Yeah, gosh.
I don't think Kibbs. I don't think Kibbs said Squealy's name.
No, he didn't. That's why I was like, I was pretending to be upset by it.
No. You should keep that going, Kibbs, from now on, because Squealy does not deserve to be recognized.
Did you chat? I'm gonna dock Squealy. Squealy's real name is Ben Talton.
Oh no!
Whatever you do, don't look him up on YouTube.
Jesus Christ,
That guy's funny.
Yes.
You're so mean to him. You're so mean to that guy.
Yeah, and I do it again. I feel no remorse, and I never will. I never will. What I did to that man was good.
It was a blowjob. God.
No, it wasn't.
Gibbs gives a lot of men blowjobs.
It was a pick me up. That's what he did.
Before he go.
Quickly, how far away from reaching today's goal? Hurry up and meet today's goal so I don't have to switch the mode for you.
$50.
Oh my god, that's actually a lot further than I thought. Well, I guess I might as well switch the modes. Hold on.
Yeah, switch the mode.
$50 whole dollars. Can chat manage that? I don't think so.
50. You don't have $50.
That's like $5.
Do you have $5?
Bubbles, I don't know if you were watching yesterday, but Kibbs was complaining about he has to keep his beard from growing out because it interferes with his VTuber model.
It does. I have to shave. Like, I have to shave again, so now it's much more accurate now. Notice that, chat?
There's a gay communist in the chat, by the way. He wants to know when Zomboid's happening.
Zomboid, communist! Oh my god, Deb, you're gay! I know you're gay now because Bucky snitched on you. Bucky told me all the sweet deets on your sweet ass. He's like, what?
What did Dev and Bucky do?
They had gay sex together and made butt babies. Bucky's like, wait, I ain't make butt babies. Whatever butt baby maker. He's like,
more like butt baby.
You're gonna force Dev to come in here and defend himself again. That's gonna be sad.
Yeah.
So, chat, what happens is that Dev stated in a live stream that he'll never sponsor something he doesn't use himself. And then he recommended everybody, try out the butt baby for a trans woman.
why the fuck would you recommend that, Dev? Like, what the fuck? No one's gonna try that, you sick fuck, Dev.
Dev is.
He said, I just Canadian. Oh, little tears streaming down the cheek. Kibbs, answer the question about Zomboid, you gargler. No, answer the accusations, then I'll answer your question, boy.
You have no power here.
You're my little Canadian. I'll do what I want with you. He's like, little whips. This reach.
He wants to know when Zomboid is. Not remembering the fact that he betrayed Arch on the Arch test.
Right, becoming out to his $5. So here's the first $5. Hashtag someone, hashtag Reggie drinks, hashtag Red Alert Mental Omega. I don't think so. I'm not allowing that. Mental Omega is banned.
Funded me drinking.
Kib, if Zomboid isn't happening, we might reschedule D&D to today. Give information, read.
Oh no.
Oh,
Give no
no.
information.
Well, Arch probably would be a little upset if you did that. Because you'd be playing D&D without him.
Wow.
Because Zomboid does happen today. Check the channel homepage. It says, you little blind monkey. Now, I've modded my Rome 2 pretty well, so it's a much better game now.
Ah, so you're gonna rage quit.
What are you gonna do?
Okay, says Dev. He's a waddles. You're my little Canadian now, boy. Look at him. He's mad. He's angry. David, no one's Canadian. This leaf is a strong, independent black leaf. Black leaf. Well, Chatfish, we have to have a huge Sieg battle. Oh no, it didn't save the Sieg battle, I don't think. Oh well.
I already remember why I don't play this game.
Why?
Because Rune 1's better.
You're better. He's like, thanks.
I
No rain. Okay, better. Okay, plans, Bucketfish. Last time we assaulted from that side, and that took a wheel. But assaulting from the side is literally the best option because whichever map designer made this map fucking hates the defenders with a burning passion. Because for some reason, they've created this massive ledge with which we can stand upon and shoot down upon them. Actually, because there's no way we're going to get everybody in, what we should do instead is we should take a detachment of Pike Bros and actually levy them over here. Because that will distract them.
You just get good. Music shit. I prefer Rome 1 music.
This is Rome 1 music. Bubba! You think you can pull fast one? I've modded this to be as much more like Rome as possible. You think I didn't notice that?
I really want to play Rome 1, but I'm going to play Rome 2 instead.
I've got the Jeff Van Dyke mod. Rome 1 is actually pretty good. With the Rome 1 remaster and the 64 CPU is actually pretty nice. Feral Interactive did a good job. I just hope that they actually fucking remaster, or are allowed to remaster Rome Medieval 2 as well.
They could remake it and make it worse, Kips. That's always an option.
There's 0 point to remake a Total War game.
Yes, but they're CA, they're retarded.
That's why they make a
Isn't that why we
sequential.
have Rome 2?
Yeah.
Is it remade Rome?
It's not remade, they made a sequel. The sequel has only a couple things going for it that I actually really like. Firstly, the combined arms. The naval battles themselves suck, but I really like doing naval assaults. That is cool. My favorite thing was doing the beach assaults and invasions on roads. With the giant fucking Rhodesian statue in the background. The Colossus.
Oh, chat, by the way, there's a new casting for a Superman Legacy movie coming out, where they picked a ginger actor to play the ginger character finally.
Hey, Brian H.
The ginger side is over. No! It screams no. Wants the gingers to fucking die.
Nature is finally healing, chat.
It only took forever, but yes. See, my mega big thinky plan here. What the heck is that? Oh, some sort of horse unit. It's moving way too fast. Is that everybody going? Nope. These horse skis will come over here.
I'm sad because I can't order takeout for the next 2 days.
Ooh, they're shooting at me.
Oh,
Bless you.
that's you.
Jafar, don't not say a tale of Kib and chair in 17 seconds. What? I can't click on that hyperlink, Jafar. You're gonna have to DM that to me.
No, so Kyle. Speaking of Jafar, I watched the
Jafar.
Star Trek episode,
But give me
but
Stargate.
also Creek. No,
Jafar Creek.
Star Trek episode.
Oh, you saw that one?
Yeah.
You like it?
No, so.
Did you see the one with the fucking make the spinny gate spin? Make the spinny thing spin? That was my favorite
I
part.
don't think I've seen that one yet.
Okay, you haven't seen the one where they parody Team America. That's fucking great. But it's Stargate, but Team America.
That does sound great.
Jaffa Creek. Bubbles has finally started watching Stargate.
About fucking time.
Took a sweet little time, but he did get to it.
Can you not copy
alright.
paste this Jafar the Blade, the lazy fuck that he is?
No, I can't. Jafar, I can't copy paste because guess how the fucking little Streamlabs thing works? It's not a clickable thing. You can't Control C, Control V anything because how the back end works is I can click on it, and you know what that does? That deletes it, and then I click on it or it unhides it, whatever. Fuck up, you know what I mean? Make little sad sounds. Look at these boys getting fucking peppered.
Wrong cat. You can easily just
These fucking nerds.
easily just scroll over and take the text and then just copy and paste it. He's too lazy. Don't let him lie to you.
They're all
And
dead.
recoded Kibbs, you failure, says Frank Schlinger.
I mean, Frinkle Pinkles. You
I
know.
would pronounce his name, but it's a dumb foreign name, so I'm not going to.
Okay, it's really a waste of arrows to, do an entire volley for one guy. One guy.
I don't know, he could be the next Hitler.
That's why I prefer Shogun 2.
Precision
They will
strike.
definitely hit.
They will definitely hit. Shogun 2. Every arrow homing missiles into the last dude. He's like, as he turns into a pincushion. In the early days of Rome 2, that used to be a thing, but people were mad about it, so they removed it. Because when they throw the precursor, it hit like one dude. So one dude's just a fucking porcupine.
That's how
Maybe
Total
it's
War
good enough
Warhammer heroes go.
You solve the issue of just the enemy having one.
I'll be
dude
back
left.
later.
All right. The Buxer's waddling. He's like, thup, 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 thup.
Have a happy Thanksgiving, Dirty Silver, on Rumble.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too. We'll be streaming on our Thanksgiving as well. Thanksgiving tomorrow, though.
Yep.
I assume he's gonna be busy. That's why he says it early.
Both people are kids.
I'm gonna be having so much
Oh,
turkey and
hungry.
ham and potatoes.
Oh, so what's wrong with the roads, Kyle?
What roads? Oh, they're fucking
With traffic.
jam-packed with traffic. Because Thanksgiving. Alright, as soon as we gun down enough of those Illyrian Marines. The fact that the Illyrians are like, Illyrian Marines! Like, that just sounds cool. But then you think about the Illyrians, and they're often known in history as just a bunch of pirates. And nobody looked at them as, like, anything other than that.
Technically, they're Marines, so, you know.
Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start squiggling up there. We're gonna squiggle up there first, and then draw them to the top of the wall first. We only need 2 of these little ladders.
Jafakri.
Drop a creek.
Don't you just mod that into the game? Just replace one specific line with Jafakri. See how long
Now,
anyone
Bubbles, how do you feel about
replaces.
the Tok'ra?
Eh, boring.
Yep. I'm glad when they stopped having them in the show.
They're mostly just used as a plot device.
Yep. How do you feel about the Asgard?
Little grey aliens. Great.
They are great. How do you feel about the replicators?
Boring.
You don't like the replicators?
Nah, boring.
They're often used for the action episodes.
The boring action episodes, yeah.
The boring action episode. Bubbles just doesn't like action.
I like how kids will like, you like this? No. Do you like this? Eh. Do you like this? Maybe.
That is
I don't
Depending
Bubbles'
on
like
how,
culture.
depending if I
good
want to
for
make you
it,
angry.
Do you understand that the P90 is a plot device now? Or is it a value of plot armor? And the show is now aware of it? I love that.
The P9 is the MacGuffin.
They give the fucking, if they give a character a P90, they don't die. So long as they have it. And the fact that the writers made that like a canon thing is hilarious.
Was it intentional at first, or?
I think it was accidental, but then it just started becoming like, they just kept doing it.
I love how... I love the episodes where like, oh my god, I have so little ammo left. I'm down to 1 mag.
They just hose it like they don't care.
Yeah, it's great. That is totally not intentional.
I've gotten to where they split and Atlantis starts.
Is that like season 7? 'Cause I'm in season 6.
Okay, you're close. Ah, so Jonah's around.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonah's a so-so. Jack Daniels is way better. Or, yeah, Jack. Or Daniel.
Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels is a drink. Daniels is way better. There's that's the part in the show where there's a dispute between him wanting more money, or like he wanted basically more money, and the entire fucking like group, basically the entire people behind Stargate are like trying to help him get more money or whatever, and like they're the MGM or whatever, whoever owns it's like, no, you can't have more, and they're like, fine. I'm not gonna do anything. It's like, fine, we're gonna replace you. And then they replace him and like, okay, well, fuck, okay, give more money. You gotta come back. He's gotta go back.
Oh, those just bring him back for like one episode. Like, okay, have some money.
That's why they haven't killed him off yet. The reason why he's in those episodes is because they're actually fighting and negotiating to try to get him back in. I think, if I remember right, the actress who plays Sam actually does her best to actually... I think that's why she disappears for a bit, because she's actually helping renegotiate, if I remember right.
Dirty Silver says, I've always been curious. Marine was French for sea, so why are they called Marines?
Well, because the game is translated to English. We're playing as Macedonians. The Macedonians aren't speaking ancient Greek, are they? No, Chatfish. They're not speaking ancient Greek, you little tar burglars. Like, why not? You stupid bastard.
Ancient Greek sounds like English. Get over it, Gibbs.
This assault is going way, way worse this time because I didn't commit all over here.
I think the assault is going poorly because you don't have P90s.
That too.
You know what would make the Asgard episodes better?
What?
Replicators being more interesting.
You don't like the replicators. The big problem is they only have like one combat form, and then by the end of it, they don't show much more.
It's Grey Goo. Grey Goo isn't interesting.
They are a Grey Goo threat. They're more of like a narrative reason as to why the Asgard actually don't intervene, because they're fighting the war in another galaxy to stop them from spreading.
And they couldn't think of anything better.
Yes, otherwise the Asgard would literally, like, why wouldn't they just destroy the Goa'uld? Why the hell would the Asgard negotiate with the parasite? So Anubis has been introduced now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really care for Anubis. Apophis was cute. Oh, wait, did you see the Chinese guy?
Yeah.
I love
He's
him.
Like early.
He's derpy. He doesn't do much in the show, but he's amazing. Yeah, Yui or whatever the fuck his name is, He's just kind of retarded. Oh my god, these guys cannot burn down that gate for their fucking lives. This assault is going so bad. I'm so glad I sent the fucking mercenaries instead.
I don't think I like any of the gold.
Apophis is edgy. My favorite one is the Chinese guy.
Yeah, I guess
He's funny.
him. Like that's the best one. Apophis is just he looks like a little bitch.
The other good Goa'uld you've yet to meet is Ball. Ball is funny.
I guess Ball's alright.
He's kind of cheeky. He's kind of...
None of them stand out particularly.
Well, they're often throwaway villains that just die really quickly. Like, Apophis had the most screen time of all of them.
Yeah. But again, Apophis just looked like a bitch.
He kind of did.
The voice modulation just makes them annoying to listen to as well.
Oh,
Most of them. Some are alright. But some are really bad. Like, someone just like, please, stop. You're paying to make the show worse. Stop
You're
it.
paying to make... It was their way to make him stand out, and it's probably to emulate the movie.
Yeah, but they could also not in the movie. It's shit there too. Like, the fundamental issue is that they could have just not, and it would have been better.
Right, they're hosing that. Wow, this went really bad, chat. Like, so bad that I think I lost, like, one of my melee units.
Nice. At least it stopped with the stupid heads.
Let me guess. The reason why is slingers and archers. Okay, well, not the slingers, archers.
I've been letting the enemy harass you.
I tried splitting my forces this time to make it interesting for Chatfish, but in doing so caused the great death of all my men. To make it... This is why one of the problems with this game is attacking from multiple directions is not ever... It's never good. Due to the fact that the towers exist.
Have you tried siege weaponry?
My god.
Like a cannon?
I really fucked up this battle, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little wiggly fish.
Just bent out on it.
I should have committed all over here. I'm not gonna re-roll it though, because I don't feel like doing that unless it gets really bad. I do have another wave.
Here.
Oops, did I minimize out the window? Oh, no, I'm retarded, chat. Because I minimized the window for cinematic view for Chatfishies, I forgot that I had the rest of my hoplites back here. Fucking Christ. The first wave has gotten beat up and destroyed, but they basically cleared the path for the second.
This is what you call leading an army, chat.
Sending Chatfish to hell. Screams.
There's some good old tactics.
Jafar says he DM'd you and that you're a fat sow.
Hey, porky fish. He's like, whoa. Snorkels.
If Kyle will ever get to the point in his life where he'll understand what words mean.
Dirty
That
Silver
happened
says,
to me.
joke's on you, Chatfish can swim in hell.
I'll pull that up on stream in a minute, you little fat fuck. I got called fat fuck. I don't need to understand what they mean. I just need to use them. I just
Use
need
them.
to use
All the mean names.
That's correct, Dora. Kyle cannot, in fact, read chat unless there's money involved. In which case, he can barely read 50% of it.
Can't read that. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Kids can't help being blind
You're setting me up to fail here, pork chop.
and illiterate.
You're the one who can't fucking read.
Okay, the pikes at the fucking gate are working very well here.
Jafar the Blade says, sure thing, squeaky chair.
You're just mad because my chair squeaks and yours doesn't. He's like, wee, you know, cries, kills himself even. Kills himself even. Bit of extreme, but you know. Bit of extreme. My god, game. What are you doing besides being retarded? No, you're not going that way. Take, let's go all the way around the map. Let's not.
That's okay, Kyle. No pink on the inside.
See, every time you say that, I think about Rome too.
I know you do.
I feel ill. I feel ill. The porky Bubby must be made to suffer. You gonna join us for Zomboid today, Bubby? No, probably not. You're busy.
Nah, I have better things to do. Like not play Zomboid.
You don't like Zomboid?
No?
No.
UI is too clunky. I can't get along with it.
I think it's actually a pretty fun game.
Maybe if it had a better UI. Maybe.
I don't think the UI is that bad. I think it's barren.
It's unnecessarily clunky. Especially when you start adding mods and you're like, help.
There's a lot of fiddling around.
A lot of unnecessary fiddling around.
Right. So this
Brian H says,
it's
Bubbles,
costly.
you've legitimately gotten better at your enunciation since I last saw you on. I'm there for it.
Wow.
That's nice.
He says you weren't good at enunciating, Bubbles. Let's make you feel.
I feel like he wasn't that bad.
He wasn't. I'm not sure what he's talking about.
Yeah, me neither. I feel like he was. As far as Europeans go, I feel like Bubbles is definitely one of the better out there. Like Fairbear's not bad, but he's also not good. But he's very middle of the road, very German.
Bearman gets excited and swallows pretty much all of himself.
Bear. Bit retarded, I know, but it is Fairbear. Thing is, these slingers will slaughter if the enemy go a little bit higher, but because they're just low enough, the rocks are like hitting me instead.
Well, finish this battle. This battle's boring to watch.
Wow, rude.
You make terrible content. I feel bad.
I feel like Bubbles is just mad because this battle is super interesting because I lost so many men. He's like, wow, so amazing. So amazing.
Blake says, you heard it, Bubbles. Kib said you're one of the good ones.
You're one of them good Bubbles.
I don't trust anything Kyle says.
It's because he's a porky little bub. Now, Bubbles, how do you feel about fan service?
Whatever.
Me too. How do you feel about fan service in a movie that wastes time doing it? When it desperately needs time to build the characters.
Then it's unnecessary.
Blake's immediately got veins bulging in his forehead because he gets angry. Every time.
I'd rather have content than fan service.
Now, how do
You can do both.
Do you think that fan service cannot be criticized?
Definitely not.
Looks at Blake. Blake starts sweating.
Why isn't there dirt chatfish? Just like Rockwell, you haven't funded one.
Blake's now mad. At least doesn't realize it yet.
I think Blake's happy that apparently I agree with him.
Blake's under an illusion right now. He has yet to hear the other part, what you said. He's gonna block you. He's gonna
The part where I said that you can do both.
No. Not that part.
No,
The part where you said it wasn't above criticism.
I said it was above criticism. Did you forget what you asked, Kyle?
Bubbles, you think that you can't criticize it?
Yeah,
What?
just kill the horses.
This is bait,
Fan
Bubbles.
service is for fans. You
I hate
can't
you both.
criticize anything that's for fans, Kyle.
You can't criticize.
People
I
like
can
it.
hear your smile. I can hear you.
It's literally
Trade.
populism, Kyle.
You just switch sides like that. You done me dirty. You done-
Because you want me to answer something, and you want me to answer that because you are trying to have some sort
Yes.
of point. So fuck you, Kyle.
I heard your true point, and it wasn't in line with what Blake wanted, and that's all I needed. And I've been waiting for that moment to just rub that into Blake at any random opportunity I can get. Any random opportunity.
I think
You
Blake
saw me
is
to play
perfectly
for no
satisfied
reason.
that you
He's-
can in fact do both.
You can do both.
You lost, Kyle.
See, Bubbles, I know that you're
You
only
agreed
doing
with
this. You're
You
only
agreed with Blake now.
no, because Blake is gold.
Blake said you can do both.
Blake got mad when we were watching Starship Troopers and angry at me, and so he got so angry he fucking like left, right? And I basically was like, hey, you were a bit of a dick. And Blake just goes on a tangent about how you can't criticize fan service. And then he's like, then he goes on to do like,
one side of the story.
well, the thing is, he goes on to do a bunch of stuff, right? Because Blake is a little bit retarded, right? Blake's not a human
He's
being.
Brazilian.
Yes, he's not human, right? Like we all agree here. Which
I
is
know he
what
has
you-
terrible takes, but here is definitely right.
He's definitely right. Yeah, I see how it is. Blake's just sitting there with little sweat beads. Little sweat.
The thing about fan service is that it's only sometimes nice to have because most of the time it's just fucking key jangling.
I'm not against fan service. Never have been. The thing is, fan service, as long as your movie's good already and your story's already good, then it's not really a big deal. Like, who cares? The big problem with fan service comes into the fact that, like, let's say you have a movie and the story is rushed and really bad, and it's objectively just not good. Starship Troopers Invasion, case in point. Starship Troopers Invasion tries to build up a character like, hey, this character's a character. He wears religious tattoos. Hey, this character's
Kyle,
a character.
Let me stop you. If you have fan service and a bad plot, you have softcore porn.
Yeah, that's basically what it does turn
You don't have a
into.
movie.
That's true. I guess Starship Troopers Invasion is more of softcore porn than anything else.
See, that I can agree with. I've never seen it, but I definitely can agree with that.
If you watch it, it's kind of like, at least the first 15 minutes are like softcore porn. Because there's like lots of tits and sex scenes. There's like a sex scene.
I don't remember that part.
You don't remember the sex scene?
I wasn't really paying attention to the show, actually.
Oh. The sniper bitch had sex with other bitch. Other dude.
Oh.
He's a bitch.
Lesbian. Oh, wait. Sure.
Plex mad, he's typing in caps. He's triggered.
His Brazilian whales echo throughout the chat, throughout the budget.
Oh my god, dude. I took so many casualties in this battle. So many unnecessary losses of life, Chatfish. So many unnecessary...
You're just under the delusion that if you take out the fan service, you'll magically have character development in its place.
Nope, that's not what I said. He's also taking me out of context. I said that because he tries to shut down my criticism by saying like, well, the movie's bad and you wouldn't have liked it anyways. Therefore, you shouldn't complain about it. Was his argument. And I'm like, what? If you can't criticize something, if you can't discuss anything, then what's the purpose of anything? The new Star Wars is bad because it's woke and cringe. Therefore, you should be quiet, chat, and not criticize it because that's not productive. That's Blake.
Here's a genius idea. Don't watch it.
Yeah, you don't have to watch
Don't
it.
support it.
But the big problem
Just call it
is
shit and move on.
when it comes down to it, when you watch the Starship Troopers movie and you watch Starship Troopers, what you get is not Starship Troopers. What you get is low quality fan service with a really bad fucking plot.
No, my argument is not that you should not complain, it's that you should not care. What Bubbles are?
Oh, now he's trying to switch to Bubbles as a line of logic. Goalpost moving again, Blake.
How old is the movie?
Not that old, a decade or so.
Yeah. Too old to really be worth criticizing. Just call it shit and move on.
Just call it shit and move on. It
Don't
is
watch.
shit.
Empathy is the answer.
Apathy is death.
Apathy sadness.
Apathy is death, actually. Bubbles. What's with this profound bubble behavior? Stop it.
Seth Rockton is $30. I need to order another fish. Also, Reguline, did you get your whiskey, ginger beer, or ginger ale? And snacks for the drug stream? I recommend pistachios and a burger or two.
Pistachios.
I bought a pizza and I have Jack Daniels in my one of my things.
Yep.
Like almost full bottle.
Oh my
So I'll
god, you
drink
I
it
don't
got the
like pizza.
doctor?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, drink Dr.
Dr.
Pepper.
Fortunately, I can actually add the full of that because Chatfish are now a part of.
Because Blake is on this weird tangent about like, oh, you shouldn't watch this or that because you don't like it. And while I normally actually agree with that, in fact, I say that many times throughout my entire life, the only points where I don't agree with that is when I'm doing it for money.
Man. Chatfish orders.
Yeah, and play comes at it from the perspective of a normal person, not someone
Left,
who
right,
tries to squeeze out
weird.
money from poor people who want to watch garbage.
Listen, I don't squeeze out money of people who want to watch garbage shows. I get strong-armed into watching new Star Trek. That's what happened. I'm the victim. I am the victim, actually. Holy
Weird
crap.
money.
I'm pretty bad. I feel bad for Gib. Hashtag Gib. Hashtag bad.
Did we
Hashtag
really
bad.
feel bad for kids? I don't think so. You know.
Oh my god, chat, this battle was such a clusterfuck. Pikeman cannot into fucking gateways. Cannot into fucking... As I scroll in, they're facing the other direction. Pikemen are like,
Gibbs, that makes you a
"Defend it."
prostitute. You are a prostitute. I called you a whore before. I agree with this.
They should be more like pikemen in Divide and Conquer. Absolutely fucking busted. Since they never put away their pikes.
That's actually the way to fix the pike problem.
It certainly made even pikemen with terrible stats fucking god units. Portrait Seal also makes a good point. It's a total war game. No unit can go through gateways. LOL.
That's true. I don't think I've ever played a Total War which they have gone through the gate when I ordered them to. Rome 1? Nope. Medieval 2? Nope. Empire? Nope. Empire, they wouldn't even go through the gate to begin with. Squealing! Meeting in the background. Napoleon? I don't think there were castles in Napoleon. I don't remember. Shogun? Nope. Shogun 2? Nope. No. Attila? Nope. No. Total Warhammer? Nope. They even fucking turned the gate into like just a big old wall.
What about Arena?
Arena didn't have any gates.
That's the fix.
My god, Total Arena fixed the game. To be fair, Total Arena kind of works better than the other Total Wars. I kind of hate it. And
especially when people charge into pikemen.
Oh my god, dude, that fucking
You have a $15 cream
fucking
lab.
thing. Regular.
Also,
I'm disappointed. Jack Daniels, do you like suffering and depression? I gave you 2 good intro whiskey recommendations. Hashtag and Chloe, hashtag Nyafund. And thank you for the donation. I got more. Great Beer Comic Album was $15. Say here's 3 more $5. Hashtag sock fun, hashtag whatever is close. What is the closest thing? Huh?
Looting, arming, and Transformers.
Good. Very good. Transformers does not have an art overhead, by the way. We'll just reuse the same thumbnail, so.
Oh, yeah.
That'll make it more affordable for Chatfish.
I will add $15 to that. Add a Chatfish, by the way, and pick out your tits.
You know, it's never not funny. Yeah, Chatfish and dig out your tits. Like, hey, baby. Bubbles like, whoa. Check out my man Nips. Just like,
squishy. Squishy, squishy.
Now it's time for the bell, Chatfish. Good job. There, Bubbles and Squealy are now deaf. Just laying there dead. This music's a bit funky.
Add mine to the Transformers friend. Okay, I will.
Okay, I will. Now, Squealy, how much for Chatfish to make you drink a proper alcohol?
Drink whiskey? Well, I need to check how much whiskey actually costs.
Yes.
So no, I'm not going to enjoy it either.
What are the bottles you recommend, Sleptrock? And honestly, you're better off That's what Squealy got, I think.
Yeah, it's fine. Whiskey's all trash anyway.
I have Tennessee Honey, which that kind of Jack Daniels. Whiskey.
Hashtag and Chloe. Oh yeah, you got that. Good, good. Thank you for your generous donation, Chatfish. We made another daily goal. I'm very happy with Rome's progress in this campaign. They are taking a sizable amount of territory and not being what they used to be like in the original versions of the game where they just stand there and die.
Oh my god, helping is Macedonia.
Yeah.
Macedonia.
Why, you don't like this faction?
That's a liquor, not a whiskey.
Macedonia's crazy.
I know it's not whiskey.
Why don't you like them, Bubs?
Because it's Macedonia.
They got Macedonian cookies, or what?
Macedonia was actually fun in Rome 1.
Yeah,
It's still fun in Rome 2. They got some fun units. Wait,
Yeah, it's Rome 2.
Yeah, well, it's still Rome 2. Like, Rome 2 has Rome 2 problems. It's always gonna have problems. It's Rome 2! It's Rome 2.
Yeah, but you can play Rome 1.
Chatfish didn't fund Rome 1.
Didn't fund this either, I don't think.
They didn't. This was just a spontaneous series because I wanted to see how chat reacted to Total War with something that was throwaway. Chatfish are funding Attila. Attila, I do love the
They
aesthetic.
funded it.
Yes. Oh, yeah, the thumbnail's in development. I already forgot. I was talking about
vaguely
Alucard.
Curious what
What-
Sleptrock meant with when he said, Bubbles, my new Bloodborne character is based off of you.
What?
Horrible.
You should DM it to Bebos. He's like, Bebos.
My recommendations are Gentle Jack and Basil Hayden Bourbon.
Bourbon.
Drink straight
know-
vodka. Fucking hell.
If you tell me about alcohol, I'm just gonna go to Walmart and buy something off the shelf. I'm not gonna care. Woodford is a good dirty ninja, but I wanted it to be cheaper and easier on Reggie. I'm not the one buying it, Kib is.
Well, we have a Ben Talton in chat.
Don't call him that. Valon says that I'm going to open a can of worms here, but Rome 2 is better than Rome 1. Well, go ahead and say why you think that. Balls.
Ben Talton.
Be quiet.
Not bully. Bully.
No
Bullying him.
No bully, you fucking bubble. Because there are things I like about Rome 2 more. First thing I like about Rome 2, I must say, is the map is bigger. The second thing I like is that the siege battles are a little bit more functional. Oh my god, Rome 1. Oh, you just get stuck on everything in Rome 1.
Battles are very functional if you play as a Greek nation
You
and
fights.
you sit in the fucking town squares.
You sick fuck.
Then they're functional.
Rome 1
Mostly.
siege battles are annoying because just moving through city streets is like wanting to fucking grate cheese. Medieval
Yeah,
2
but
has
the
this
max
problem,
tier
but it's
walls.
slightly better. Max
The
tier
max tier
walls
walls
make
stuff.
me. Oh my god! Before, if you play original vanilla Rome 1, like they get in the way of the camera. Rome remaster at least allows the camera to be scrolled the way the fuck out, so you can actually scroll over them finally, rather than your camera going like ugh, as it hops over it. As it hops.
Dog.
Did you know that Chatfish are fat? Like, no, we're round and skinny. Round and skin. Liar.
I
Molossian
regret everything
rounds.
regular. Okay, if you give me a very fucking specific bottle that you want me to go buy, I'll do it, Sleppy. I'm
Sluppington.
calling you Sleppy because you're being obnoxious.
And it's not going to be a big stretch goal. Basically, the price of the bottle plus, like, you know, $10 or $15, assuming, because, you know, fucking money transferred over.
You know what? If they can make the Armain fund up, then sure, we'll do that.
How far did the Armain fund?
Like $85.
How much is the bottle? Remember,
know.
some of this shit's expensive, really.
I'm waiting for fucking Slept Rock to give me a bottle of he wants, specifically for me to drink. I did, you bellend!
And then he wasted it. I know he did, didn't he, you little fucking kitten? Fucking burned your money. He like lit it on fire and looked at you while he did it.
You didn't send me like the actual bottle. You was like, not the actual bottle, but the actual link to what kind of bottle you want me to go get. Numpty.
Thank you for not saying Pacific. What do you mean not saying Pacific? What do you mean? I'm confused. Pacific what?
You need to be more Pacific.
Oh, specific.
Well, that was my pun. I'm not sure what he's saying.
I'm not entirely sure what's happening. I'm not sure what's
That
happening.
was my pun. Then there's Gunfox. Volca. Flatrock's being a racist. Let me look at your earlier things then. Is good, Dirty Ninja. Yeah, it's that one. Gentleman Jack. I'll look that up. fucking ornery chatfish. Gentlemen.
Chatfishes must be
Whiskey. I like how when I look up Gentleman Jack, the first thing that comes up is Jack Daniels, and that'll make fucking Sleprock angry.
You know, Squidly, just get a prosecco. You're a little bitch.
No.
Perfect drink for you.
Little bitch.
It seems like the prices range from $300 to $30.
Night Motorcyclist says Heineken was my first in 16. I was scarred. That's understandable. Heineken is trash.
Rash.
Appliqué barracks. Just appliqué.
It's Fancy Jack, says Night Motorcyclist.
Nice, they can be auto-pottoed.
Means I can just turn my brain off and not fight the war.
Pretty much. Right, you go back to rest. And you go finish them off.
And then die, and then fail horribly.
Scream.
Why not waddle them back towards the other army to avoid?
Actually, no. The river. Right here.
Okay. It's made by Jack Daniels. Then why are you fucking upset about Jack Daniels then, you shitter?
Fuck is this music, Kyle?
It's a Jeff Van Dyke compilation. And I don't know why this isn't here, unless he was
I
responsible
have my
for this.
doubts.
I have my doubts.
It's the only music mod I have. There's some songs in here that I don't recognize. There's some Medieval 2 and Shogun ones. And a part of me thinks... A part of me thinks that this is his work, but, like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like his work, which is the weird part.
Yeah, no, it's bad.
The big problem with it is it's not good campaign music. Like, it just doesn't even fit here.
I was making fun of it, and you're like, it's okay.
What, Squeal likes it?
No, I was making fun of this music and how it's extremely dramatic for the open map.
No, I know
mean,
exactly what this
okay.
music's good for. I fucking like $15 carbon copy trying to be, but fucking fails copy of Witcher.
I don't think this is trying to be Witcher.
No, but that's what the music would fit for.
It's just weird.
Witcher, but metal. Urgh.
Oh. Easy. I don't want to fight the Illyrians. Illyrians are annoying. Beep. Occupado, motherfucker. And then we eliminato them. In the balls. Alright, so far looking pretty good, Chipfishies. We're gonna roll up here and consolidate next to the Remanskis.
Even shittier Sabatons, the Psycho Dad.
It's not even comparable to Sabaton. It's nothing similar. Outside of the fact that it's audio.
Angry yelling, says Brian H.
How about
Let me
Cheffish
explain.
Squeal?
Jack Daniels was turned into a liquor and got rebranded as Gentleman Jack by the distillery Jack Daniels.
I mean hands.
So why are you upset that I'm drinking Jack Daniels Tennessee Honey? Why are you upset?
Are you Googling this shit?
No, I have one. I have a bottle already that I don't have to go buy.
Start drinking it now.
No. Repeat for Friday. Nothing.
Is it the same song?
If so, that's
I
very
hope
long.
not.
Why do you say that, Bob?
There's something about tonal consistency and all that.
It does feel very different. That's what. No, it doesn't seem to match. It would be hilarious. Because I've heard this melody before, but it always seems similarly linked. Or conveniently played. I don't know if it runs off a track or something. There's a plague here, Chatfish. We're doing pretty good, though. We got a nice little empire carved out for ourselves, little Chatfishies. What's our Imperium level?
Be proud.
He wouldn't be proud yet.
That was sarcasm, Kyle.
Raccoon donates £5. Hi, Kibbs, Bickering, and chat. Today is a good birthday. First, I got to enjoy my favorite pub, and now my favorite streamer, so I have a drink on me.
Well, thank you for your generous donation. And
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Who are you watching?
Bubbles here. So finally. Now he's dead. He's a dead little bub. He's little X's over his little eyeballs. There's going to be siege weapons that can be produced from here. And that's going to be very squexy when it's ready.
Oh, man.
Ooh. Night motorcyclist. Squealy. I know the perfect drink for you.
Oh no.
What are you gonna do, Bobbleton?
I gotta go back. They took that city from me.
If you like your honey shit,
I don't know anything about liquor. I don't fucking like any of it.
get a
Bullshit.
real whiskey and put honey pot ants into it.
Honey
And mix it.
We were talking about how they're rancid bubbles.
Mmm.
Honey
Oh,
bubs.
that'll be lovely.
Just get rid of them. All the coastal tribes, because they're annoying. Get out of here. And yes.
Ooh. I'm gonna go check if I have any other alcohol to use. Because Chatfish are upset by Tennessee honey.
Oh my god. Squealy's just friggin' the Christ out of Chatfish. I love the idea of it.
Just drink PBR. Fucking hell, if you're gonna be that difficult.
Let's see, provincially speaking, the entire province is unified. This province is not. We need to eat that. And we need to eat that. That's gonna piss off somebody called the Appellee. I never liked the province system from Rome 2. That's one thing. Or any of the new Total Wars. It's like, okay, you have to adhere to the provincial structure of a foreign nation. That's retarded. The annexation of territories will take time, right? And restructuring of things. But if that was the case, then how come throughout history everybody's not like, oh, I gotta take this part, like I gotta take this part of Hellas, or like it's just not gonna fucking economically work. It's just not gonna. It's retarded.
Okay, Gibbs. Let's make a poll.
A poll for
Yes.
kitten? Meow. He's like,
Here.
meow.
Really should just drink
Okay,
PBR.
so shut the fuck up, Bubbles.
Shut the fuck up, Bubbles.
Just drink PBR. It's what you deserve.
All right, what is it?
Okay, I have Grey Goose vodka and Tennessee honey. If Chatfish wants to fund me going to get the Gentleman Jack whiskey, I will. So go ahead and put that on the list as well. And we'll make it a extension goal for the
Gentleman Jack.
Yeah.
Whiskey.
So Tennessee Honey, Grey Goose Vodka, and Gentleman Jack. Chatfish can vote on that.
Vote for the third option, Chatfish, to fuck over kitten. To fuck over kitten.
Or just drink all of them in one go.
Ooh.
that
And
one's
so
poorly.
he died. This poll seems very one-sided.
I mean, I'm voting. And I'm voting for the fuck everyone option.
The fuck everyone option. Of course, Bubble's the only one that voted for that. He's like, boo.
He's a Bubbleton.
Along with most people, it seems.
Grey Goose
Oh,
overpriced garbage. I already have it, so I don't have to buy it.
Can I change my vote to Grey Goose?
Can I change my vote?
Overpriced garbage. Don't lower, sister.
It can be done, Chatfish. All it takes is $1 to start a war. They look at the dead bucketfish still stuck in the pump from yesterday. It's like, damn. Here's the undulating
I
body.
should close the poll before it goes wrong.
Evil.
That's right, Bubbles has access to the back end of all this stuff. The power above is too strong, Chatfishies. Squeaky
I
chair.
can't put that much effort into Squealy.
It's just a squeaky after.
Also, have you tried rubbing some of that pizza grease on your chair, Kyle?
I've actually used the fucking lubricants and stuff, and it just gets squeaky again. Like the world just doesn't want Kib not to squeak.
I have been called, says fucking Rippy Kamigawa. Starting an unnecessary award only a couple people have any interest in.
River Kamigawa donating $1 to turn what would have been a peaceful little Chatfish election into a bloodshed. Kamigawa has started the most fires this week, for sure. And
He
starts
donates
with
$2 for vodka.
He starts with-
Kamigawa, if you're gonna put money somewhere, just make him drink PBR.
It's always a possible
like
for a
this,
fourth
Bubbles?
option.
Buy him a six
Why did
pack.
you
It's
do-
like $3. Whatever.
Why are you like this, Bubbles? Why are you being so moody?
He's trying to help you. You don't realize it.
Yeah.
Like, you're the
here to
one being
rescue you.
moody. Yeah, don't resist.
Okay,
Don't resist.
So currently it's vodka. He's donated for $2 for vodka. He knows that it's £2 for water. I will be drinking water either way, so okay.
Should donate money to have him not drink water.
I think that this army will be... You know, it's the least I can do is let them have their final battle. Like, that army looks so badly composed, it hurts me. I have to see what they do.
That's
This
a lot of
hurts you,
cavalry.
It's just a bunch of horses with, like, an axe dude and a spear dude. And I'm just like, that's kind of just retarded, honestly.
That's a great army lineup, Kyle. I don't know what you're talking about.
I feel like the heaviest side's gonna get hit over here, which will just phalanx that, because that'd be fucking funny as shit. I'll put some archers here. Then we'll take the last one, which is the red one.
Why is Floreal saying that PBR is hipster beer? PBR is fucking redneck trash beer.
As far as I'm aware, all alcohol is redneck trash beer. That worked on is $5 for Tennessee Honey because you deserve it. Cool, I was gonna do it anyway.
This is one of those rare cases when rednecks and hipsters overlap.
They always overlap.
They do happen.
They do happen.
Missile infantry.
Like using telegrams. Hipsters do it because it's hip and ancient, and well, rednecks do it because they can't afford better.
Because they can't afford... Damn. How big are the Malaysian warhounds again? Oh, damn. I feel like they were much bigger than that. They're the size of people. I mean, they kind of are, actually, if you look at them. Just big dogies. Melosian Warhounds. So, their big brain strategy for this offensive, chat, is about to be unveiled.
$4 for vodka. I'll be honest, chat, I don't want to drink any of these things.
Oh my god. Did they nerf pikes or something? Ah, they're going right through them! They're going right through them.
Have a good one, Team Metals. Also, did Bubs see the fan art of him as Jack Burton from Big Trouble in Little China?
I don't know if he has.
Don't think so. I also don't think I watched that, so...
You haven't seen that? That movie's funny.
I don't think so.
I just like the part where the guy screamed.
I know of it, but I don't think I ever watched it.
Okay, a few horses got through the first time. Now they're all getting pushed back.
Night Motorcycle says PBR went back to redneck trash while hipsters moved to craft beer. Okay, so it was just a phase.
It was a phase, Mom.
5th of November if you want to go look for it. Guess I have to now. It would be rude not to look at fan art.
It is funny how much Sleprock hates Tennessee Honey, considering how much other chefs are like, yeah, it's pretty decent.
Oh yeah, the donut war's over, or the vote's over. Does anyone wish to contest this?
Oh, currently it's Sleprock and Team Metals fighting. Not. It's $6 in vodka, 5 for Tennessee Honey.
Doesn't engage the archers.
Yeah, I've actually seen this one. It's cursed.
No, it's
Sort
funny.
of.
It's meant to be cursed. It's meant to... Is it really cursed if the intention was that effect, though?
It's not like super cursed. It's like mild cursed.
I didn't. Remember,
they tried that.
I said you were fucking. I think you said you were the one that was contesting it.
I just like watching them get shot to death. That's funny. Look at that.
Then you should be playing Empire Napoleon.
Empire
Or
Napoleon.
Fall of the Samurai.
Napoleon Total War is pretty good.
Now, what food will Regulite combine with Honey Jack pizza? I'll be having pizza.
Hey, Bubbles.
Honey chicken.
You know about Empire too, right?
The mod?
Hmm.
Vaguely.
Bubbles. You know what the mod
No.
restores, right?
I don't.
They restored the co-op multiplayer. Functional.
Oh.
I will change mine to what Slep wants. And Ackman donates $10 for Grey Goose vodka. So now we have $10 for vodka, 11 for Tennessee Honey. See you,
No,
Phil.
well, last time we played Empire, you got absolutely smashed.
Empire? Why don't we never played Empire together?
Probably that one
And I
time.
apologize for calling you Teen Males every time.
Was it Empire or was it Napoleon? I don't remember. I tried one of them.
Who's Napoleon?
Okay.
Napoleon. I wish they would hurry up and release like a Napoleon, like the Napoleon 3 would stop being just a multiplayer thing for multiplayer battles and actually
By the way,
be
you got thrashed.
for the campaign. What was that?
You got thrashed. I remember you being salty because you dudes were running all the time.
They just kept running away. They're like,
And mine stood and fought to the last man.
mine's done it fun.
Because mine were superior German troops, Kyle.
What country was I again? I was like Austria or something.
Or something dumb.
Austria. I hate Austria and fucking Napoleon. They're just fucking awful. They're also sucky in Empire. They have a terrible start spawn position. They're surrounded by people that hate them. They don't have very good units.
You know what I like doing this Germany? Anschluss.
If I ever did Napoleon multiplayer again, I think I'll just play fucking Britain or something. Or France. And be like, yeah, I am the threat. I've got all the OP units.
Je m'appelle Napoleon.
Chatfish, I think we're winning. They're just getting shot to death. Like how there's a group back here that are just chilling, chat. Oh, I don't want to go forward. They're like cheering.
Did you watch Napoleon yet?
The new Napoleon?
Yeah.
No, it's out.
I don't know. Don't you want to see Napoleon shoot the pyramids? Because, I don't know.
Yeah, that was dumb. Ridley Scott's like, oh god, I wasn't paying attention. How'd they get in there?
Ridley Scott's been
God.
dumped for a fucking while, Kips.
Kibbos was
Yeah.
so watching that, chat. I didn't even know that this was happening. Like, what is this over here? Chatfish.
France isn't OP in Napoleon, says Draconis the Wyvern, therefore they must be.
He literally can't die in Napoleon.
Oh my god, Kyle. I watched the FNAF movie.
Oh god. I don't want to watch it because it doesn't look good. I know it's like for the fandom, but I'm not part of the fandom and I don't want to watch
Is
it.
Bubs the
It's
man
maybe
behind
a-
the slaughter?
Maybe it's alright fan service. I don't know. I'm not a fan.
Yeah, exactly.
But as a
I don't
movie, it's pretty bad.
see
As
when
a
it comes
horror
to
movie,
that
it's
stuff.
awful.
Like I don't want to watch it because I'm not. It's not for me.
It made a
As
lot
a
of
movie,
money
it's
though.
really bad.
Is it that
Is it
bad?
really?
Whiplash ahoy.
Flash ahoy.
Flash ahoy, nice.
Flash ahoy.
Chatfish, I can't believe that I got so distracted watching that. I didn't even know that this existed.
Because you're bad at video game. That was a field kit. Denzel Washington will play Hannibal.
What about Chatfish? And they start waddling. What? Why
No
would a
one wants to
black
play
dude play a
Chatfish.
Phoenician? What the fuck? What the fuck? I just
Because
realized
Hollywood
that
has
person...
no sense of cultural identity.
Also,
or-
Denzel Washington is too old to play fucking Hannibal Barca.
Wasn't Hannibal pretty young?
Yeah,
When
in order
he
to pull
trained
up
in
what he
Big
did in the
Room?
Alps, he wasn't that old. Like, he's like 20 or 30 or something. I don't remember.
But
that's...
Hannibal wasn't ginger.
He wasn't ginger. He was Phoenician. He probably had like brown or black hair. Like most Phoenicians.
Wait, he was from Phoenix?
What?
Fucking Arizona.
Goddamn, Baba! God...
There's a Nicolas Cage movie that did it better. I think he's referring to...
What? What?
He's referring to FNAF.
What? What?
There was a Nicolas Cage movie where he beat up a bunch of animatronics. We'll say nothing. I thought it was
That sounds better.
Nicolas Cage movies are always funny.
special.
They're really hit and miss because Nicolas Cage will take fucking anything.
He will take any
Like,
role.
he's a good actor, but he
Yes.
has something to work with.
He says no to nothing.
He likes to waste his money.
Well, no, he likes to make money, if I had to guess.
No, like he's very wasteful with it.
Oh, is that the
Oh,
case?
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to be more frugal with his bun munch.
Brian says he was 24, then Zalin said he was 29. 25 when he took command of the army, I believe. Bunch of stupid chatfish. Can't even agree on one thing. Huh.
The Malosian Warhounds are like, "Brr, barky, barky, barky."
Nick Cage movies are like watching in train wrecks as night motorcyclist.
Nah.
They're
They're just all
semi.
over the place
They
because
tend to
of
be
CS33.
like. He tends to do quite a few action movies, and he's also very goofy whenever he does them.
No, the thing is, Nicolas Cage, as far as acting goes, he's a incredibly talented actor. I can't remember what's that movie. Terrible
Mr.
names.
Personally does a very good job in Pig, whatever it's called.
I haven't seen that one.
Me neither.
First Nicolas Cage movie I remember was the Treasure one, where he steals the little treasure.
National Treasure.
It's like a family movie more than anything
I remember
else.
Ghost Rider. That was funny.
That was special. But
His eyes pop out.
the one thing I liked about National Treasure, I remember when I watched it, was the fact that it did a very good job of being very homey. Or homey? I don't remember. Like very, very the pacing was very warm. I can't remember how to describe it. Sort of like a lot of those old movies like The Goonies, where they're not necessarily amazing movies, but they have this feeling that they're very well structured. But I can't remember 100% the movie's story structure.
Lord of War is also decent.
Yes, that's the one I was also thinking of. And I'm like, I remember brass casings and I remember Nicolas Cage, and that movie was good, and I can't remember the name of it.
It was really good.
What other one?
The intro in Lord of War. That one's actually really good.
The opening, yes, is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's definitely a good Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah. Like, he just does everything, as long as he gets paid enough.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much how it works for him.
But as an actor, he's reliant on something to work with. When you say yes to just about anything, what you're given varies a lot.
It does. In the case of
Which is
all
why
those
when he's actually
movies.
given something good to work with, he does a good job.
It's gonna do that one song. I don't like this one. But it always comes
Skip.
on so often.
Skip.
It makes me.
Map music.
It drives me to do my turns faster. It drives me to do my.
Get into combat, Kyle. Get into
I'm
battle.
going. Come on, stop leveling up characters. The problem with this song is I think it tries too hard. I wonder if muting his voice would help. If it was possible. The melody is very mediocre. I have a hard time believing that this is Jeff Van Dyke's work. I wonder if they just put it in because they felt like it.
What's the mod called? I'll look it up.
It's like Jeff Van Dyke's composition or something. Like it's like it's all his music or a bunch. Not all of it. It's a bunch of it. There's a lot of Rome 1, Medieval 2 tracks.
Rome 2 Total War.
You declared war on me? I won't need to call them. Looks like the Romans are at war. The RDI invaded Rome. Okay. All right, we're gonna have to fight that one.
Which site did you get it on?
Workshop.
Oh. I'm too lazy to look through the workshop.
Oh, it's the classic
it-
Greek city.
You've been creamed in your lab, kid. You're so excited for cream chat. You're so excited for
No,
corn.
Jafar, I don't allow that. Everclear. Also, Kibbs, the fucking video, you fat obese. Everclear, Chatfish tricked me into drinking that once, and I will not allow anyone to fund Everclear for. You can put it towards something else for
How much?
Right,
How much
Everclear.
was it, you shitter?
$3. And no, you're not allowed to drink Everclear.
I'm not gonna drink Everclear.
Kyle got the wrong Everclear. He got the weak version.
That one was still too strong.
Well, yeah. Well, once you go above 40%, it becomes borderline undrinkable. Well, 45 maybe.
Go your people. Where are you from, Valen? Are you doxing yourself, you little savage? She's like, "Eee!" You're a ghetto Hellenic, you little bastard. You're like, no.
He's just a larper. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Ghetto Hellenic is its name, I think. Fuck. Oh, we have starting Pike Bros. Pike Bros.
I think the band is called the Zivia. This is Raccoon. Just put the honeysuckle line. Okay. If no one contends it, I'm just gonna drink the honey on Friday. Honey mustard, honey mustard, honey mustard. I'm from the Balkans area, says Valky.
You little savage. He's like, no,
You
little savage.
war crime creature.
All Balkan boys are for. You were born to be ruled. He's like, no, but scream.
My motorcyclist says Bacardi 151. Don't. That's 75%.
No.
That Brock says, I had almost 60% whiskey. That was good, he says.
Like, exceptions exist, but I doubt it.
At least from my experiences, anything at that high percentage value is just so disgustingly burny. Like, I don't want to even stream. Like, I remember last time Chatfish tricked me into drinking something like that. Like, I ended the stream early because my fucking throat hurt so much to talk, I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's the reason it's called firewater.
My throaty burning. Burning so much that talking hurts, breathing hurts.
Just gargle some cum, that'll fix it.
No. You gargle some.
Gibbs is the cum gargler.
Probably, I don't want to gargle cum. And then gargles anyways. Gargle. The lady doth protest too much, Beebos.
She doesn't even swallow.
Do you even call that a lady if she doesn't swallow?
It's a rainy battle bucket, bros. Weenie.
Gibbs loves snowballs, says not motorcyclist.
Shut your fucking whore mouth. Are those
I know Gibbs
fucking
loves to have his
Foxmen?
alcohol.
Oh, disgusting. We need to genocide these fuckers too. Foxmen are cancer. Especially if you have hoplitases like your mainline unit. Proud sons of Magadon! And then they die. Because they're not proud and they're dead now. They're dead now.
You're buying trash then. What are you talking about? Slept rock.
We have to pronounce his name because he paid for us to stop calling him Slappy.
I think his name should have overhead.
Balls is
So he can't put, his name should have overhead so he can't put it towards any calls.
I would consider myself one of us.
Slapdog's like, no, Bubbles, please, my wife and kids or something.
That's alright, I just call him Slappy.
Slappy.
They-
Flap rock. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
He does a little monkey noise sometimes, by the way.
Well, yeah,
Well, yeah.
that's a given. Oh my god, kill all the blood and I'll just die already. I'm so bored of this layer task.
What are you playing?
RuneScape.
Nerd.
I wish I had a Venator bow. This would go so much quicker.
Oh.
No, well, I'm approaching 84 Slayer. Maybe I'll get a burst task.
Player seems one of the more annoying things to level.
This takes a while. Crafting is annoying to level. Herbal is annoying to level. Mining is terrible. Oh, yeah.
These little fucking cards will be genocided soon.
Their genocide seems pretty slow going, actually.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Also, Carla sent you a thing.
What? You put your own little bubette? You're like,
me hungry.
What does the bubble want to eat? Martin Calendar says, do you think mercenaries are ever worth it outside multi-layer / defending against an unexpected invader?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not in the competitive scene for Total War or multiplayer battles, so I don't know. Inside a campaign, though, they're pretty useful. Number one, the big thing is flavor. They're fun for flavor reasons. The second thing, and that's the most important for me when playing a game, because I play this as a single player game. The second thing is, some of the units are more valuable than others. I don't know if they've changed it, but the Syrian War Elephants were fucking OP. And they're a mercenary unit. The Rhodian Slingers also aren't too bad either.
Slinger.
I believe they're a mercenary unit as well.
I'm going to read it as multi-layer, Martin, whether you like it or not.
He's like, and then he dies. And then he dies.
Oh, correct. Hi, dog. How are you doing, dog? Dog. But they're so expensive, says Martin.
That's true. Yeah. Well, that's why in campaign they're fine. My economy can easily. Oh my god, do you guys just run forward and then shoot? You fucking little retards. Alright, we might need to pull back. Yep, because they're actually overrunning that position. Now, taking into account that Total War is retarded and allows me to shoot over things, it's actually prudent to put all the archers over here because they'll just lob over.
Somehow.
Magic.
We have no sight of the enemy. Just fucking shoot. I don't give a shit.
Oh my god. That's pretty accurate fire.
That's something.
They're just getting shot. They're little savages.
You can buy a native army for a mercenary war elephant's maintenance, says Martin.
Just wear the little bronze hats. They're getting around the flank of that unit. Oh god, units, you're being retoided.
Welcome to the stream, Grumpy Rat.
My stream. So far, so good, little bucket bros. I'm about to overrun those levy pikemen there. Can we bait them into chasing into these? Yep, looks like it.
also regular line. If you want my name to have overhead, then you have to change your Discord PFP to the new chatfish of you I'm having made.
Kitten.
The deal will still be set in stone. I get to change it back after December.
These are a little angry Discord.
That's the case, then sure, Sleprock.
Little flute noises.
Considering no one's fighting it, Rape Kamigawa, I'm gonna say, yeah, Tennessee Honey won.
Okay.
Nothing changes. But Gibbs is $24 richer.
Nice. Chatfish would look frowning. Like, oh, Chatfish, $24 poor.
Oh, this chick's my regulate again!
Right.
It's permanent so long as my name is Sleprock. No.
They're dead. And these guys chased them down the edge of the map. Yep, they did. It's over, Chad Bros.
See, the thing about that, Sleprock, is that I know for a fact that Chatfish are artistic. And will continue to donate for your name to be Sleprock.
The age of Sleppy will return. He's like, yeah. Wow. Game's auto results. You're not going to be able to win this. It's going to be a disaster. Fucking manuals it. Fucking loses like a quarter of these shitty little fucking levy dudes. It's like, bro, fuck off. Bruh. Boop. The gentle boop. The shield boop. Wow. A bunch of fucking Falks, man. With no fucking shirt. Says I'm gonna lose really badly, but I disagree, Chatfish. I think Bibbles is my little property. Make a little bird sound.
Kamigawa, how much do you donate today then? You little shits.
Land these ships over here. Merc Borkies right there. We don't have any levy pikes, we just have malicious spears. Ugh. Gross. We got mostly Falks bros.
You never know, the bucket might really like the new Chatfish art of Reguline, says Sleprock.
The bucket just licks him, and he's like, ah! Screams. And then dies. If they try to come down there, we'll let them in. Prevent them from wiggling through the streets. We gotta lock them down, little chat bros. There we go. Now, these little savages will come down upon us, crash against us like a wave of retards, and then die.
Ooh.
See, this is definitely Jeff. Firstly, I know it because it's Rome 1 track. But Jeff has such a way with music usually, it's pretty good. So I have a hard time believing some of the music in this playlist is actually fucking his. Or if he just got paid $5 to make that or something, I don't know. Oh, I see how it is. You're just gonna fucking shoot me like a bunch of little fucking squeakers. Well, we'll see how these rocks make you feel about that fucking shit. All right, they're splitting their forces. Little burbs. Here we go, Chatfish Bros. What's this? A mega fucking invasion from the fucking rear. Well, I must say, that I was not expecting. That I was not expecting in the slightest. Alright, well, let's re-shimmy. The hole must be plugged with new hoplites.
Hoplite.
Alright, the new threat is actually that really large army coming over there. We can't hold that city street there. They're just gonna get sandwiched. So I need to get out of the street. Out of the street and down the street. If that's all they got, they don't stand a chance. That's a medieval 2-track. Is it the Duke of Death? I don't know. I can't remember. It's Plucky. Well, that's one general down. If they're gonna skirmish heavy, have the militia go forward and eat the fucking shit first. Well, Chatfish, I think we got them beat over here. Falksman, disgusting. Chatfish must be punished. Squilly.
Yes?
Why being quiet?
I'm reading chat. Fighting chat.
Squilly.
They're talking about current events that we shouldn't be talking about.
Squid chat. Kill chat. Kill chat instead. Kill chat.
It's not political. It's news. It doesn't matter. Just should talk about it.
Well, what is it?
The fucking car that blew up on the Canadian-New York border.
Yeah, that's not really something we should talk about, actually.
Yeah.
That's
I'm trying to be quiet about it, but Jeff's like, no, it's not political. We can talk about it still. Stupid Jeff.
Now, more importantly, Chatfish. These pikemen.
Jafar really wants you to show the video, by the way.
I fucking keep forgetting. Squilly doesn't remind me. You know, I don't have an.
Shut the fuck up.
Squilly just really isn't putting in an effort today, it seems so.
Uh-huh.
beep. Just keep throwing them under the bus. As your more tires go around. I hate barbarians.
Barbarians.
If they stop there and they're just throwing jabs, I'll be mad. No. Good. We're under the pipes.
Dropping the ball. Shut the fuck up, Slip Rock.
Good, good. Pile up.
Yes, I've been doing that right for Kamigawa.
We're turning the tide.
Slip Rock has never put his money towards anything but his name. When it comes to the name fund.
Hashtag Chatfish. Slappy Wars. Like, nah, Slappy Wars. He dies. So much crappy militia units I have to work with.
I'm only calling it as I see it, Slip Rock. The little petulant rock that he is.
Slurp Rock.
Imagine you kill a whole unit and it's just a fucking bannerman left. If you're Kamigawa, I would not be getting paid if I did that.
Did what?
If I put money towards Sleppy instead of anything else when they donate.
Oh, Squealer would get his ass chewed if like he don't put your money where. Chad, I don't think
if I wasn't allocating correctly, I would get fucking reamed.
You have no idea how fucking.
Let me edit the document.
The entire dev team would come down on fucking Squealy.
Yeah, let me edit the
I'm
document.
not fucking stupid.
I know. Oh,
I can say. Oh yeah, it was definitely Squealy. I can see the edit logs.
Yeah.
Time to put Kitten down.
I won't do it for a price.
No need to get a little heated, Reguline. So Slip Rock.
Yeah, I'll have to go.
Who was reeing at me for saying knock all shit and doesn't really matter what I drink.
The fact that there are still horse units back here. See, I thought about landing these ships, but then I just like, no, if I do, they'll stab me as soon as I get off the boat. They'll stab.
Jafar the Blade says.
Sure, so they throw their own rocks, or no, javelins at them.
Jafar the Blade says, see, even if Kibbs doesn't show the video, I know he saw it, and now he will forever know that I view him that way.
Shut up, Jafar. You don't give me enough money for you to have opinion. What? For you to have an opinion. If I amuse myself so easily.
I forgive your ignorance. Shut the fuck up.
Don't worry, Squealy. I don't forgive your ignorance.
You're ignorant. You're ignorant. You're ignorant.
You're a towel.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
You're either lying or you're stupid.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid.
He's terrified.
Oh, fucking Starscream.
They're chewing through us though, those Foxmen. The rear's clear now, which is good. In rear with the gear. They're like, whoop.
It's not Saturday, it's Friday, Slept Rock. Pay attention. Who's ignorant now, Slept Rock? Pino, shut the fuck up. Tell me what you said. Goodies.
I have the power.
I don't have power, so Can't do that.
What? Oh yeah, because of an admin account. Yeah, Pino, don't say that shit, by the way.
Even as a joke.
Yeah, because if a moderator does that, and you're gonna get my channel nuked. Unironically. You are literally not allowed to speak about anything like that ever with as a moderator.
It was always Friday, Rock.
We ever gonna play Shadow Hedgehog? Now, if we get Kibbs to play Sonic Adventures...
It is Saturday. We moved it to Saturday, not Friday.
Oh, we're doing drug stream Saturday then? When did that happen?
I moved it.
Okay.
Because Saturday's going to be better, because most of our audience doesn't watch Archcast, so...
No.
Also, it means they can properly relax, not having to worry.
Yes. That way they get home from Thanksgiving and stuff. As most of our audience no longer watch Arch anymore, we don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff anymore.
Fucking Beano. Each day, comedy gets closer to death.
Good, and I'm its harbinger.
Fucking Beano. It's hard.
Yeah, it's not each day gets comedy gets closer to death. It's called fucking TOS. Shut the fuck up. Alright, this is going pretty badly. All things are like really bad. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die.
I don't know if you really should be wasting those swingers' ammunition on dudes that are that depleted.
Are those horses? Oh no, they're not that depleted. It's that they're about to overrun that unit. And has the power to breed keep, yes.
That's gay.
Read the emojis as well.
But I do have the power.
He says rat squeaks, rat squeaks. You mean rat fish. Squeak. Squeak fish. I hate squeak fish. They squeak. Alright, the Thorax Swordsmen need to be rallied against that threat next.
Wait, Kibbs' crusade to make his property has worked, says Sturmray?
Yeah.
Yes.
That makes me very happy to hear, Sleptruck. Yes, my whole aim has been to become self-sustaining and sovereign, no longer bound to others. And Chatfish choose Kib over Bjorch, which makes Kib very happy.
If you were to check his status as a state, he is no longer what's referred to as a bitch state.
Yes, I'm no longer a client state. I'm now independent. Independent, strong black Kibs.
A proper Kibistan.
Kibistan is strong.
No, well, let's not go that far.
It's still third world, but you know.
Your infrastructure is shit. I saw in Vicky 2 and 3 and EU 3.
We're throwing rocks at them. Woo! Just rocks. Woo! Because everyone likes rocks. Oh, gotta kill me. Oh my god, where did those come from?
The left.
I don't have anything fast in this army.
You're green, Yari's property, sister. Who's gray?
It's good.
And refuses to become green. Even though he's usually here.
Kibbs is now his own mercenary company. You see, in CK2, as a Merchant Republic, I was always amused by that mechanic that you can create your own mercenary company. You would basically make them so expensive to hire that practically only you could hire them.
Did you get owner's discount?
Yes and no. What would happen in CK2 is basically you would lose some of your ability to raise your own personal levy because it's going into the maintenance of the mercenary company. As well as also, you have to pay some like minor upkeep to it. But if they were hired and they did well, you did get the money from that.
Oh, those are heavy spears. Man, those are heavy spears. This fight is fucking close, by the way.
There was more BattleTech reference, but I guess that works.
That's funny. Everybody in. This is going to be a very, very bloody siege for this town. Like the slingers when they charge you, they move so fast.
They have no armor, it's just a cloth. They're slaying maybe a shield and a knife.
They're slingers.
Now we get to pelt them in the rear, chatfishies. Whee! This is getting down to the really rough, like really rough. It's running low.
Blood for Mars, says Swept Rock.
Blood for Ares. We're Greek.
Rick.
Maybe they want to be Roma boos. Have you considered that?
I hope not. Traitors.
All of a sudden he realizes they're a brand new mechanic where people just want to be Roman. And you have to fight against it.
Yeah, that should chew through those guys. Good, Chatfish, good. Get the pikes in there.
You know, if you get your other spearmen in there, you can get your royal peltast out and flank them and then use their javelins.
If that's what I was thinking. Withdraw the peltast from the engagement.
I'm pretty sure those are royal peltast.
They are. More or less. They are Royal Guard, which is a special little Macedonian thing, if I remember right.
Effectively, it's the general's bodyguard, whether it be
A lot of the
royal
mod units
or-
actually make the Macedonian roster not disappointing. Because the
That's
vanilla Rome 2 is Macedonia is kind of disappointing with what it has. Like the Sally kids have better fucking pikemen than them. It's like, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. What do
That's
they have?
sad.
Like nothing.
That's because, again, Rome's one balancing was, it was obvious who you're supposed to play in favor.
Well, this is Rome 2.
I know.
In this case, they didn't do a good job of beefing up Macedon as like a valuable nation. I've got mods that make all the nations that are kind of lame duck better.
The thing is, they tried to make spear units better in the DLC that added Sparta, but even then, spears aren't.
I don't think they did. The Spirit, Wrath of Sparta didn't add anything to the base game.
I thought they added. No. It's not that they added spear units, but that they added some better spear units. That's what I thought they added.
Wrath of Sparta adds nothing to the base game, as far as I'm aware.
I could have sworn they added a couple units.
Nope.
For elite.
Wrath
tier
of Sparta is only for the Wrath of Sparta campaign. It doesn't add a single unit to the main campaign. It takes place way before Rome happens. So those units would be very old, even for this. Because it follows the Greek-Athenian Wars. The Greek Wars, basically. It takes place after the Persian invasion.
So after Oxus, I didn't know you were playing Playoian Greeks. I was assuming it was Rome because you're playing a game called...
Okay, so yeah, they tie all the new units to the rosters of the 4 factions they add.
Oh, if we were playing Romans, this would be a very different campaign. I would have already probably won most of the map by now.
Rome. I still enjoy the challenge of Rome 1 balancing as the barbarian factions, because you actually have to fucking try to win.
See, what I'm doing is I've actually formed an alliance with Rome in this campaign. The reason for my alliance is actually to protect them from the barbarians to the right, and also so that they don't eat me right away, or so they don't try it.
Yeah.
I'm also basically trying to help them grow so that they're my late game enemy.
Yeah, because Rome...
So you allied Rome for your stability.
Stability
did.
as well as endgame threat.
Sounds
gave
like
them-
Imperator all over again.
I gave them lots of money. I gave them my entire economy for one turn, actually.
Okay, now it doesn't sound like Imperator anymore.
Why doesn't it sound like Imperator?
Imperator.
Because we played that, Kyle.
We did. I played as Macedon, and you had to save me, Bubs. I
Yeah.
almost didn't exist as a nation state because, like, I almost collapsed. I was gonna lie.
You kept struggling.
The problem was, like,
Shockingly, Rome didn't struggle much.
Phrygia was my biggest enemy in there. And then Phrygia imploded, and I was like, thank God.
I kind of wish they did something like Rome 1, where they had the different Roman patrician families, and instead of allying with like Rome in its entirety, you would align yourself with like a patrician family, or you could potentially do that. I think that would be cool.
The only mechanic that they added that I actually kind of like, but wish had a lot more detail, is going to be how's allying in this game. They usually stay your allies for a pretty long time.
Better than the early Total Wars, where it's like, oh, you have one unprotected town on your border? War.
Mm-hmm.
That was a hard battle. It also very much damaged that army. But that battle there should have crippled their offensive.
I was eyeline this game, says Edelman.
Oh
He
my
was
God.
answering that.
Oh.
Three Kingdoms has terrible allies.
You mean they always drag you into their shit and then expect you to fix it?
Like, if you ally someone in Three Kingdoms, they want you to, like, they'll try to drag you into shit and you'll be like, yeah, okay. And then you'll want to drag them into shit and you'll be like, nah.
No. I don't
So,
think
like,
they would do.
why am I allied to you? You never do anything. Like, I want to invite this faction into the alliance, and you're like, no.
No. I love a lot of the Three
That's
Kingdoms
the extent
systems,
of the
though.
diplomacy.
Three Kingdoms added the idea of like alliances, and alliances including families of nations, basically multiple nations, which prevented each other from declaring war on each other. That was a good change. The problem is that the AI always in Three Kingdoms is like, I will help you, and then you're like,
Have
help
The defensive
me,
alliance is
have
fine.
they ever had good AI for Total War games?
or RTSs in general. No,
No.
The thing is, the defensive alliances in Three Kingdoms.
actually,
mostly
Galciv
work.
2 is still, I think, the best alliance system I've ever seen in a game.
Well, yeah, because the AI will actually try to win the game.
Galciv 2 Galciv 2's AI diplomacy is still, in my opinion, the best diplomacy I've ever seen in a video game.
My
Wait.
extent of that game was playing as Kong Rong. And then it's like, wow, everyone around me assholes. And I don't want to ally. That was the extent of my experience with Three Kingdoms.
So this
You need to
map
get
here
defensive alliance.
is political party affiliation. In the upper right corner, there's my party, and there'll be more parties depending on how big you get in this game. But right now, there's the Antigonid and the Greek families. Those are the only two parties that exist right now. The Greek families are the NPC faction. The Antigonid dynasty is the Macedonian faction, the player. And the orange territories are the territories I control inside my empire. The light blue ones belong to the other party. If a civil war were to erupt, all generals' fleets under command of Greek families' generals will defect to the Greek family side, as well as all territories that have basically been assigned to them. That means that if a civil war would occur, these territories here would rebel against me.
That's why you try to kill off the Greek
Is
family
Three
general when you get the
Kingdoms
chance.
worth
They're not even a
Getting-
problem, because like I've got such like control over them.
Is Three Kingdoms worth getting on sale now or not? Says Portrait Seal.
How much is it?
Or,
Yeah, it really depends on how deep that
Let
sale
me
is.
check.
How deep?
at full price, it is definitely not worth it, especially considering they're not going to support it anymore.
It stopped getting support. It's one of my favorite modern Total Wars still, though. I had a lot of fun with Three
Abandoned
Kingdoms. They did abandon it, yeah.
Right now, the base game is $20.39.
That's actually pretty good.
Base game, though.
Yeah,
The
that's
DLC
alright.
The DLC collection is on sale at 69%.
How much total? How much total?
It would if you buy it all together, it'd be like $60.
That's
All of
pretty
it
decent for
together
everything, yeah.
$60, I would say that's it. At the very least,
Uh,
you would get your money's worth if you were willing to play it.
You're probably just looking for one DLC, to be honest.
Yep, unless you want characters from more characters, basically all they do is add more characters and nations and different start dates.
I will
The
say
base
that
start date is fine, honestly.
there was one DLC I was really hoping they would
You
do.
want to? Oh, Bubbles' favorite DLC is the Cow start date, or not Cow, the Lubu.
Lubu.
Yes.
Gibbs,
That's
which
from
showed the
Bubbles.
Chatfish the video.
Face
Oh, yeah.
divided?
Would that be divided? I don't
I
remember.
think it's face divided.
I kind of wanted to really like the prequel DLC that takes place with the religious war thing, but my problem is I played as the Emperor, and I crushed the Yellow Turban Rebellion basically so easily and so well that the Three Kingdoms event didn't happen, and that I just maintained the Empire, and then it was just peace.
Good Empire.
And
GG.
Dong Zhao was like, well, I can't seize control, and that was the
No,
ending.
it's a World Betrayed. That's the one. That's the one DLC you probably want.
The Vietnam
Even
one
though-
had some fun stuff.
Even though I know they would never, ever do it, because that's not the fucking point of a Three Kingdoms game. I was really hoping that
Enhanced.
they would do a Lost Expedition DLC.
They hinted that they were going to actually add the Romans in there because the Lost Expedition is actually teased in the game.
It's mentioned, but you don't see them.
Yes. They also in Three Kingdoms expanded the map to add a little bit of Manchuria, a little bit
Also
more southern
Korea.
Mongolia. But the big thing is that it added the entirety of the Korean peninsula. And the developers that were working on it from Creative Assembly were basically saying, and mostly confirming, that yes, they were going to add, they decided that they're going to actually expand the map. They were thinking of adding Mongolia. They were going to add, like, Korea for sure was going to be the next big thing they were going to add in. And they were thinking about making it like an Asia Total War instead of it just being Three Kingdoms. The issue is that Total War Warhammer's development swooped in.
Exceeded all of it.
Total War Warhammer 3's development sucked the money out of Three Kingdoms, and then we got Total Warhammer 3 instead. Which honestly is a inferior game in every way. Three Kingdoms is just superior across the board. It's just a better game. As it stands now, Total Warhammer 3 with all its DLC is inferior to Three Kingdoms with all its DLC, in my opinion. I think 3K is just it's a better Total War all around. It also is a really cool late game where the Three Kingdoms form. But I would urge you guys to not get too aggressive and just kind of play a little bit passively to allow the AI to build bigger. Otherwise, you'll beat them like Bubbles does before they even have any territory.
Yeah, but
Bubbles
I
likes
always beat
Lubu.
them. I like Lubu.
Because when the Three Kingdoms form, it's actually really cool.
Fucking 3K like kill count. Yeah, you like him.
Dog.
British Rock got it like 6K or something, 5K I think.
See, chat.
With
I said
just
3.
Lubu.
I said it as a joke, and he's like, "Actually, I doubled that."
You mean Chubby Bubby?
Bubbles is actually just Lubu.
You know Chubby Bubby is fat and we hate him.
The thing is,
gone to
if you
Norway.
build Lubu like all the way,
He's so
he
broken.
gets so overpowered.
I watched Bubbles stream Lubu, and he uses Lubu to wipe armies with his retinue.
Yes.
The thing is, personality-wise, when
Like
I
his-
think
Lubu and his bodyguard.
There are two modes to play in Three Kingdoms, by the way. The first one is records, if you want more traditional, where your general has a retinue of soldiers. That's the records mode.
and then
Romance
romance.
is where they have heroes.
Romance is Dynasty Warriors,
And-
effectively.
To be fair to Romance, all things considered, Romance has better heroes and hero mechanics than fucking Total Warhammer 3. At least the heroes
Honestly,
actually
Romance
fight.
is fun in its own.
Yeah, Romance is fun, but it's more it's a bit more fantasy when you play it.
It is more fantasy. Like if you go into it with like, yeah, I like the kingdoms. Let's go all in on the fucking dumb shit.
The meme of it.
Don't go it into with a total war mindset.
Yep. Three Kingdoms has a pretty good... they beefed up the fire mechanic in Three Kingdoms, so if you like Total War Attila, the fire mechanic actually will do proper forest fires, unlike Attila, where it's just lights a tree on fire. Bubbles and I once had like these jungle battles where we lit some of the trees on fire, and fucking like there's this massive forest fire like ongoing in this massive battle. It was fucking awesome. No YouTube, no ads.
Forest
Fuck up.
fires will kill enemies and allies,
They will.
but if you use them right, enemies.
But yeah, the biggest problem Three Kingdoms suffers from is it does have same unititis, where this only has a limited roster. It's a bit better than Shogun 2 Vanilla, As in, I think it's got a bit more of a diverse roster compared to Shogun 2.
Significantly better. Because
the thing
in
is,
Shogun 2, all factions play the same mostly.
yes,
There's a couple that stand
Atome.
out.
Atome.
But in Three Kingdoms, like, a lot of them do play in their own way.
Yep,
Because that's one thing they brought, like, even on the battle and the campaign map, because they brought over the faction stuff from Third World Warhammer. So each faction has its own gimmick.
Yep, and that actually makes it better in a lot of ways.
And Lu Bu is Lu Bu being OP. That's his faction mechanic. Lu Bu's OP.
The destroyer of worlds, Lu Bu.
I can't even open that DM I got.
But the one who eternally chases tail.
See, the problem is this fucking retard named Jafar has a different name on Discord. Fuck you, by the way.
I think he just joined the Discord.
Before I forget,
right there.
He missed Jafar.
There's two things I get to show Chatfish. First thing, you get to look at this. This is the thing you want to send me. This is apparently what he thinks of Kib on his chair. And that's kind of accurate. That has almost happened.
You're fat and you're constantly falling out of it, yes.
So get out of here. And dead.
Pandas are so stupid. Humans have to go out of their way to keep them alive.
Pandas are incredible creatures. Like, I don't like the chill.
Also, personality-wise, I think Bubbles matches more with Cow Cow.
Barrel rolls off the ledge.
I could see Bubbles laughing and then running away, doing a little dance run.
And then we found this amazing GIF. We've added it to chat, the Discord. So if you want, you can use it now. It is a Chatfish in shock. It's like, it looks and it's like...
It's the Chatfish equivalent of a Pikachu face.
It's a Pikachu face, yeah.
Oh.
It's I just like how it turns and it's like, whoa. Retarded. Okay, we need to crush those assholes in the north. I'm going to crush them rapidly.
Fuck those assholes. Yeah. Fuck those assholes. Like, chat, how's to do with Kievs? We have to go out of our way to keep Kievs for life, says Jafar.
Wow.
You're basically a panda, Kib.
A Pibda fuel.
Pibda.
No ketchup, not new.
What did Ketchup say? Ketchup. Ketchup, what did you say? Ketchup. I forgot your name was Ketchup, by the way. Thank you for reminding me, Bubbles. Hans is like, minus 15 reputation.
He prefers cum soup.
That's true, you do, but Ketchup. How do you feel about that, Ketchup?
Now you're about to say it. You heard him, Bubs.
You're a little kinky, aren't you?
Your favorite name.
You're a little anky. You're my angry little Ketchup hands. I love you so much. I want to make out with you. Give me your hands. He's like, I'll gross him out.
He's just constantly provoking people into gay sex for some reason.
It's a little bit of gay sex.
Because neither of his mothers love him.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
So, Carl, what did you want from cum soup anyway?
I don't even.
Well, it sounds like he wants some cum soup.
I knew you wouldn't remember. That's why I asked.
I forgot.
Goldfish.
Screams.
Gay, this chat.
Chatfish are gay. Like,
The overlays broke, sister rat.
yeah, it has. The chat box broke again. I'm telling you, chat, keep throwing money into the fucking new overlay fund. Because the sooner that thing gets fucking made, the sooner I can stop using fucking Streamlabs.
That works.
It actually does.
Yeah,
I need to start saving to get the coding and programming done. The artwork is now being made.
You heard him, Kibbs. Or chat. Kibbs is basically CA throwing money at Hyena.
Yeah. Well, the hyena being my overlay.
Which reminds me of
Hyena, by the way.
Adam was asking, wasn't Hyena sucking all the funds out of CA?
We can only hope. We can only hope.
Hyena was supposed to be the thing that saved them, but it became such a money sink they abandoned it. Ants doing ant things.
They exist.
So why was CA making a shooter?
Money.
Yeah, they wanted to expand their IPs. Excuse me. Did you ever end up nursing that one ant back to health? Or did that one ant die? The one that you have the little video of you feeding it honey?
Oh yeah, I noticed that one back to health. And then it died like a couple of weeks ago now.
Rip.
Yeah, she didn't want to live, she didn't want to live.
She didn't want to live. Walked into the water, basically.
This will be a big battle, Bucket Bros. Bucket Bro. Yeah,
Seeing a lot of gay Gallic people.
They're fucking like Balkan Bros or something. Why did I click wait when it was perfect? Okay, that's better. Oh, thank God. Look what I bought. I finally have siege equipment. Giant fucking baristas. Giant baristas.
Whoa, what? You have giant baristas.
We'll launch our attack from this side. Why? Because I'm racist to this side. Just, racist. I think little racist sounds because they're fat. They may.
I like how for the gameplay trailer when they're showing off the gunplay, they don't hit anything.
What
like
gameplay?
they're all missing their shots for
What gameplay?
hyenas.
Oh, hyena? Oh fuck! I don't want to look at it. Don't even.
I'm looking at like they're not even hitting anything. They're just missing.
It's like it reminded me when I was watching the Roughnecks TV show, and they weren't aiming; they were just pointing in the general direction.
Yeah, that's fine. That's based even.
Sega.
Oh no! They're coming from behind this army.
Yes.
You're gonna get raped, kid.
A tactical mistake may have been made, Chatfish.
You should probably tell your artillery to just start shooting.
Christ on a stick. Christ on a stick.
Audio. It's so beautiful to listen to.
What?
I've muted it.
What I'll do?
Discord is being derpy.
Audio.
Oh, you could have just told me I'll refix the stream.
Nah, it's fine.
It'll
stop
fix
it.
itself eventually.
Yep.
That army stands alone for now, Chatfish. That army stands fucking alone. Oh my God, we have to hold the line over here. All right. You know what to do, Wiggly Fish.
Wiggly.
Flammable rounds, explosives. Allahu Akbar!
Keep in mind, you might hit your own men if they get too close. I can never remember. Did they do like a lot of deep diving on the different types of shot for the artillery, like they did in the old ones?
Oh, boom, bitch.
This one's gonna be low. Watch.
And
No.
fucking jinxed it.
No,
Now
I
this
was
one
wrong.
will
It went over, just like that one did.
be. Nice.
Okay, no, that was bullshit. That clipped. Like right there. That's bullshit.
Woo! Boom. Woo! Boom. Oh. This is gonna be a risky one. Okay. Yep, that's gonna happen.
Fine, Kyle.
As long as the
It's a
vast
sacrifice
majority
you're
of
willing
them...
to make.
Just ask yourself, what would Farquaad do?
Oh my god, the RNG shots.
Oh yeah, because if it was too accurate, people would just always do this.
That's what they
Well,
did.
this isn't road music.
Well,
It's the wrong
mostly.
era, Kyle.
I don't know if explosive rounds do anything.
They mostly disrupt unit formation, from what I'm seeing.
Push the flame wall.
I don't think that's going to do much better. Unironically, a lot of the times I find the basic shot is better in most situations.
Reinforcements are en route. Here, whee, and they wiggle. Wriggle, 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 wriggle. Flank wide and flank hard. Flank wide and flank hard.
How many armies did you go into this with? Just one?
Two.
Two.
The reinforcing
Okay.
army's back there behind the force.
Oh, okay.
We have to hold the line until they get here.
Sandwich this army and then fucking deal with the one that's coming up on your ass.
I'm gonna start doing the wraparound tactic.
Ah,
Commonly
we're going
referred
to Medieval
to.
2.
Medieval 2 is great. I want the Medieval 2 remaster to have fucking multiplayer campaign. That's all I want.
Not gonna happen.
Nope.
I know that the developers are like, yeah, we thought about doing it, but we didn't think people would want that. It's like, oh my god. Oh, I just wanted to strangle them when they said that. I just wanted to strangle. Didn't think. That's the problem. They didn't think. Of course, I'd want Rome 1 multiplayer campaigns, but no.
You're not gonna get any.
Yeah, Kibbs could play as Rome and I can play as the far more fun Dacia.
Or even better, Macedonia.
That's gay though.
They don't have Macedonia.
No, what's
Yeah,
even more based is Spain. Because they don't
Nah.
really have any good units except like the
Spain's
one
boring.
on. They have like the one special unit which I think it has 3 HP. Is its like biggest thing. Other than that, its stats are not impressive.
Macedonia is good because they're just better Greece.
Yeah,
Because they're Greece with cavalry.
with actual good cav, yeah.
And they get access to those large pike formations too.
hmm Egypt's always fun because of the Pharaoh's pike and Pharaoh's archer, or Pharaoh's
Wait,
archers and Pharaoh's pikes.
Scutati? What the fuck? That sounds very Latin.
Carthage is also pretty good.
Yeah, they have a decent mix of stuff.
Yeah, you also get hoplites.
hmm
Poppy days!
And then
know.
what was it?
Tommy
Thracia
hopped it down.
got some like late Roman units if you manage to survive long enough.
Thrace is good if you manage to survive.
I don't
I
think
always-
Feral or CA wants to do Medieval 2 multiplayer campaigns, says Adonin.
Well, Farrell might. Farrell actually might be willing to
They
do
might
that.
be interested,
But it's
whether they're-
will CA let them.
yeah.
Because remember, Farrell is just there to remaster the game. They mostly handle mobile ports. They did such a good job with mobile porting Rome 1, Medieval 2 to your phones and tablets that they were given the opportunity to do the Rome 1 remaster.
While I acknowledge the Rome 1 remaster is good, I still hate the UI design they did for
Yeah,
it.
that was a dumb thing. I have no idea. Farrell, please, for the love of God, like, look at what a PC looks like. I know you port stuff to fucking mobile all the time, but come on.
And I will say, this is another thing that kind of irritated me. In Rome 1, I would be able to disable battle cutscenes. Basically, it's like when you break down a wall, it zooms in. It's like the walls have fallen. If you disable it, it'll just say, "Hey, the walls have fallen, but you still control your men." I, for the life of me, cannot find the line of code that you could in the original to change that. So I don't know where they're fucking hiding it. But I want the ability to turn off battlefield cutscenes.
There we go. We got them now.
You want something cursed? My Medieval 2.
What's that?
Somehow, after I installed Divide and Conquer, I could never get those
flags
banners
back.
to pop again.
Even if you
Never.
uninstall it, even like complete like uninstall, reinstall it from like even if you have disk still, it's like nope, just couldn't do it. Just something about it. Medieval 2 best Total War game, says Mango Lad.
It's definitely up there for sure. I've
It is
got my
also-
other favorites too. I like Fall of
yeah.
the Samurai, but mostly for the meme. Mostly for the cannons.
Unironically, Medieval 2 is the most balanced in terms of like what the AI can do on the campaign map versus the player of any of the Total War games. You can actually starve an enemy of financing in Medieval 2, unlike a lot of the other Total Wars.
I like Total War Warhammer, where a single city
You're lying to me.
Has like 2 stacks.
You're fucking lying to me.
two full stacks.
And
That's
not
just
even
great.
not even like shitty full stacks, like actual half decent full
I
stack.
kind of like. I like Empire, I like Napoleon, I like Shogun 2 for the simple fact that free garrisons aren't a thing. Like originally
Yeah.
when Rome 2 added free garrisons, I was like, oh, I think this is such a quality of life thing. Now, as time goes on, I'm like, I hate it. I hate it.
Three garrisons is so.
The
All
only
right.
thing I like it for is playing Attila as the Western Roman Empire, because thank Christ. Thank
Yeah.
Christ.
That said, I did like the early era stuff where it's like, okay, we give you like you can have so many units of garrison for free, and then after that you would have to like pay for the upkeep of the guys there. Like, I liked that.
These Alexander's Pride unit is fucking good. They're already silver ships. 370 kills. Not bad.
The kingdoms also has garrison units.
Bino says he wants to ask chat if they want him to make a loot alt for the turkey in one of the picks.
That seems like a very silly question because
He says, "I'm not rendering her ass if people don't want it."
Chatfish? Want air with ass? Like, this squeal.
Portrait seal. Are you sure you played Rome? Because if you hated Medieval 2 towers being activated from a single unit on the ground, well, Rome towers are something else.
Rome towers are all active.
Oh, okay, guys, time to do the circuit around the city so you deactivate all the fucking towers. Oh, Rome 1.
Look at
I
that.
enjoyed that you can have a single unit spread across the entire city. Because
He's
if 1 or 2 units got stuck on the corner of a like walkway or something.
He's referring to the Thanksgiving thumbnails. Stormrat.
Mhm.
Oh, hold on, let me read 4Ls. Chatfish want ass. Oh wow, what a surprise.
Now, of course, chat wants Aerith's ass. They want.
Remember the bug in Rome 1 where for whatever reason your guys just wouldn't get off a siege tower and you had to fucking spam click to get them off?
Yep.
Well, granted, I think that was also Medieval 2, but I first saw it in Rome 1.
That was both.
And then I know I've heard people claim this before about the two-handed units in Medieval 2 acting differently than they were from the CD. And then some people claiming they fixed it, others that they didn't. I just know it's a thing.
Yeah,
That's-
because they got patched.
Yeah, they got patched on the PC
They got
version.
patched.
Yep, because if you play your CD Command and Conquer original CD, if you got the launch CDs, the launch CDs for Command and Conquer, for example, units would respond to your orders, right? And they'd be like affirmative, and then you like or it would take like a second for them to do that, or was it 2 or 3 seconds? And the developers were like, this will simulate them, receiving your orders and hearing them and then acknowledging you and then doing them. That was awful. You know what that felt like? Leg.
There was that. But it's like I heard people like say something like two-handed units animations like slowed down or something like that. I don't know if it's true. I just know people say there was definitely a difference between
the PC version
Steam
is
and
different
PC.
because it is up to date regardless. There have been changes. For example, my Empire at War copy on my shelf over there and Forces of Corruption are neat. I can install them. They'll run in 32-bit. But if I buy the Steam version is 64-bit now because what was it? Petroglyph, the company Mediocrity, finally released a patch, I think yesterday or this week, for Empire at War that updates the 17-year-old game to finally run in fucking 64-bit.
I mean,
That's good, but still.
I guess for mods.
Yep, they keep patching because it's their golden goose. Remember, it's like Empire at War. I think still makes them money if I recall correctly. More than anything else they've made, because to be honest, like that World War I game they made was it was cute, but besides being cute, after I played a campaign, I didn't want to do another one.
Speaking of patching, if you get your hands on a launch version Rome 1, fucking never patch it.
Why?
Because you go to Anatolia and buy the mercenary cavalry that's fucking OP that they nerfed in a patch.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I got my original dual case Rome 1 behind me.
They're so fucking OP. An absolutely insane charge bonus.
wasn't it like 15 or 20 charge bonus?
It's a lot.
Like I know it was like I heard it was ridiculous, and like after the patch it was like what, like 10?
Yeah. The thing is, Macedonia gets access to very similar cavalry.
How are we doing Empire-wise? We are about to reach Imperium level 3. Now this is the mechanic I don't like, right? So inside my thing, there's risk of civil war. We have no chance from a secession war. We're exalted, and by having more government control, the better I have positives, right? Just like if I want to reform into an empire, there's a lot more benefits, for what it does. But the one thing I don't like is the Imperium level. Well, watch this. Looks at it. It's immediate negatives. It's immediate. Imperium level fucking.
Fuck you for expanding.
Punishment for growth. And we're a kingdom.
What I fucking hate in the newer Total Wars. You're doing well. Fuck you.
Because as we expand, what's going to happen, chat, is there going to be more families that are going to form. And so long as I maintain maximum control by occasionally clicking on the character tree and fucking with things, oh, thank God, they're starting to pump out babies. My problem is my line almost got fucking murdered, bubs. That would have been bad.
That would have been great.
I'm pumping out little babos.
Oh, look, family trees.
They're new, don't you know?
The big problem with family trees is they're not as fun as they were in Rome 1 and Medieval 2 because the generals don't have traits where they say silly things before battle.
Portrait Seal says Noble Cav. No. Sarmatian mercenaries are the ones. If you go look up the stats, you get the nerfed version. But pre-patch they had a lot higher charge bonus.
Get him married.
Macedonian and Seleucid similar unit is companion cavalry. They've got similar stats to the nerfed Sarmatian mercenaries.
Megalad says, wait! Players are punished for growing their empire? Really?
Most games do that. It's a trend lately, where you become super powerful and they try to penalize you. The idea they're trying to go for is they're trying to simulate like empire sprawl. Like as your empire sprawls out, it's got a lot of internal strife because it's such a big organism, right? And so the idea with Rome 2 is that these families these various factions will form inside you, these other parties, and these parties will control different sections of your empire. And the idea is that if you do things they don't like, or you lose control of your empire, then these sections of your empire, like this colored light blue one, will go into civil war. And you might be able to provoke them or wipe them out and do stuff like that. And it's a neat idea on paper, and it was kind of
Rome 1 did it better.
it was kind of charming to do, because what they're trying to do, well, the thing is, Rome 1 just made them separate factions, which in my opinion, I do think that that's how they should apply it for here, because right now the issue is this house controls Odessos, Athia, Palpadeva, and Neviso. But the problem is, because I have direct control over these buildings and cities, I also have control over any characters and their characters when they become armies. The issue is what they want to do, is what they should do, is they should make it like, okay, you're part of a faction, but you're separate. Like, these buildings are actually managed by them. They pay taxes to you as like a vassal would, but their armies will do whatever the fuck they want. That's how it should work, rather than you taking direct control. And then you consolidate power by wiping them out, right? Sort of like, you know, Crusader Kings. And Rome 1 does do it better because the other houses are immediately separate factions.
Yeah.
Because they break Rome into 4 factions.
On your hand when you go into civil war.
There is a mod that actually, for Rome 2, if you ever want to download it, which basically adds the Brutii, the Scipii, and the Senate back, as well as it makes Julii the separate thing too. And then it sort of has scripts to basically reenact that for you. But in Rome 2.
Playing as the SPQR was fun. Until you open the Senate tab.
You should... Because, yeah, chat, if you didn't know, if you were playing the SPQR and you open the Senate tab, you would crash.
Wasn't there something...
Game goal.
Wait, Medieval 2 had a similar problem if you played as the Pope, I remember.
Yes,
Yeah,
if you played as the Pope and you looked at the religious tab, something similar would happen.
I think it crashed there too, because you can play as the Pope and
Because
send the
you're
Pope
not
on
supposed
crusade.
to be able... To this day, one of the funniest things I ever did was get a Pope that was secretly a woman. That was funny. I showed a picture of Bubs many a year ago.
How does that work?
Secretly woman is a trait you can randomly get on priests in Medieval 2. And if they were pious enough and the Pope died, you could elect them to become the next Pope. And if you're elected, they become Pope. So that's how.
Also, I can't trade map information in Rome 2 for whatever god
Yeah, that's
reason.
dumb. Like, it made so much sense.
It's like, well, why come we can't trade map stuff anymore? Like, map exploration has been relegated to dumb things. The other dumb thing I don't like is that if I look around the map, I can see where the cities are. Well, it's kind of cool in Rome 1, and it still doesn't actually make sense, because realistically, Rome 1 and Medieval 2, you would know where the cities were, because people would know, and they would have maps, right? So, yeah, it makes sense that we know that there are cities here, right? But what's dumb is that what's kind of cool is it made it feel like exploring was neat. Like, oh, where's the cities, you know? You have to find them. We're trading with Rome Chatfish. How does it make you feel? Like we hate Ween. Ween is E-boo. E-boo.
I saw that you were allowed to take control of a Roman army.
Oh, no, that wasn't me taking control. That was them initiating an attack on an enemy in our borders. However, because Rome was initiating the attack, it asked if I wanted to help them. I clicked auto, but I clicked auto help so that our guys helped them in that battle.
Okay.
We don't actually take control of them. They'll help us if we're next to each other. Look at how big our little empire is, Chatfish. We've sprawled northwards quite a bit, actually. Into mainline Europe. All the mods I have on make the game look so much better.
Play a better game, like Gears of War 4.
Oh, Bubbles, you love Gears of War 4.
No.
Bubbles, how much
really
money
didn't.
to get you to play Gears of War 4 again?
Doesn't he still owe someone a rock thrower?
Yes.
I do.
Bubbles does, and he will always owe fucking Shadow Fox a rock throw. If I could time travel back in time, would have forced Bubbles to do enough turns to get one. Norte, what are they doing?
I don't know. It's pretty funny that you stole this one.
You're raiding me? What a bunch of
I need
races.
a lot to play Gears for.
You like Gears 4 though. He doesn't know how to respond to that. He's like, yeah, basically. My favorite game, says Bubs. You know, because he loves that game so much.
It's like $100 per mission.
That doesn't feel
I
like
think I
enough.
have to charge hourly.
I feel like I should charge hourly too. So basically, whatever Bubbles wants, double it, chat. Double it, chat. I don't know why.
50 cents, clearly.
I do want to download the Attila mod when because Squealy and I are gonna play Attila Total War, and he's gonna fucking squeal. Oh my god, you're gonna get so sick of siege battles. It's not even funny. You're gonna. Chatfish funded an Attila playthrough as the Romans.
Oh god.
I know.
I'll tell you right now, I'm gonna zone the fuck out.
You can't zone out, that's the problem. Because you're gonna be engaged with having to battle hard as you can.
Will you will never get it.
Because Attila Western Roman Empire is significantly hard. I think it's still the hardest campaign they've ever released. No!
You know, I know how to fix this problem. Who's the biggest enemy of the Western Empire?
The Eastern.
Oh no, we costed him. Kyle, don't be stupid.
Bubbles gets mad. He's like, Bubbles don't like Kib anymore. Bubbles
Just play like Franks or something.
He can't, he has to play as the Eastern Roman Empire.
Oh, he has to.
They're not as bad.
Enjoy your
so sick of siege battles. Holy shit!
Yeah, enjoy your interest, Squealy. If you manage your empire right, you can run your empire on just interest payments.
Yes, they have a mechanic for the fucking ERE where you can literally fund your entire empire with just interest because you make so much money.
The big brain move is just abandon everything, sell everything, reduce your upkeep as much as possible, and just sit there. Just sit there and collect money.
If I remember,
and then you can bankroll your entire empire just from the interest alone.
If I remember, the like really big brain move is, basically sell everything, but then also like abandon all of your like traditional holdings except maybe for the like southern ones.
No, let the enemy take them.
Fair enough then, but
You'll still rake in cash.
Yeah, that's true. But like still like not. I'll word it this way: not defend anything except like the areas you're going to effectively hold on to.
Make a slight effort to slow down the enemy, if anything.
If you're playing as the Eastern Roman Empire and single player, the first thing you should do in order to not be fucked is immediately break your alliance with the Western Roman Empire. Then wait a turn, then declare war on them, but don't invade. They'll attack you, but you'll be able to defend them off, and all of a sudden, every single barbarian to the north will be friends with
you. Because it's like, you're attacking someone I hate too? Right. Basically.
The thing is, ditching all your units and all your settlements, just leaving them to rot, that's far more overpowered. It won't be long until you start making a lot of money from interest. And once you start making a lot of money, it won't be long until you can run everything on just the interest and you need nothing else. Money will never be a concern.
If I remember right, like once you get to like what was it? Around like 50k, you can run your empire fairly stably off just the interest.
No, we need more.
Was it 80k?
It is several 100,000.
Catfish bros!
It's possible I was thinking of like before a patch they did.
The interest will start making a difference around 50,000, but you can't really run anything off of it. Significantly more.
And no, Demon, I cannot do rock thrower. Bubs has to do rock thrower.
It's true.
We will eventually do Total Warhammer in like a couple years or something. I don't want to touch it now. Until that one mod group adds all the siege battles, so at least the maps will look like something. And then the AI doesn't work with them, so we're like, nice. So, nice. Really great. Love it. How's it make you feel, bub? Pretty happy?
Sure.
Chubby wubby bubby, he's so fucking chubby. He's chubby wubby bubby because he's so fucking chubby. He's so fucking chubby. The issue is I can't see up there because it's a big old slope.
Have you tried climbing it, Kib?
If
How
I
that
do,
works.
what would Star Kitten?
You walked a bit, lazy boy.
Happy to serve. Bucket fish, wee, wee. And they wiggle forward. They swim, but then they realize it's snowy. And they free solid. They die.
We'll preserve them for 1,000,000 years. Then put them into a museum.
Maybe I should check the elevation before attacking because, Jesus Christ, this is a fucking massive slope. Well, Christ, there they are. Ooh, back the fuck up. Bernie rocks. Shakib.
They're like normal rocks, but they burn and kill maybe like 5 guys. Nice.
Pretty good. So I just swoop them. Bit missy. What?
Splish splash.
They're gonna bury it.
Chatfishy.
Na 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 na, chatty baby. How cold do you think the Romans could be? How far north do you think the Romans could actually go
What we know.
without non-resistant to the cold they are?
Well, they did wear pants, you know.
No, the pants was the enemy.
And the pants were the enemy.
The enemy wore pants.
They only wore
A
pants.
good
when they
Roman
needed
man wore skirts like a pretty little boy.
Boom. I just love the fact that we have bombs. Bombs, wood, rope, oil.
You got it.
In the latest patch for Warhammer 3, they got rid of the rebuildable magic towers. Now it's a magic tower that you build once. To be fair, that was extremely broken. So, yeah, I can see them getting
My
rid of
god, they're slowly making the game not as fucking
it.
terrible.
Because it was so
As terrible.
easy. It's so easy to defend settlements if you could just rebuild those towers. So long as you held, like, the control node point.
they fixed the pathing so they can actually, go through their cities? I thought as much.
Why would they fix pathing issues?
What are you, fucking retarded?
Their solution to
too much of CA.
Their solution to fixing pathing issues is to make the streets wider, not actually fix the problem. Because remember, that was the entire argument behind the wall segments being what they were. Like, it'll fix pathing issues. No, it didn't. And even then, mechanically speaking, it's just two walls back to back facing different directions.
I like Rome 2's unit card art, says Ragnarok.
It's thematic. I don't have a direct issue with it.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't feel that strongly about it, but I don't hate them.
I feel like there's too much shit covering it up to enjoy the art.
I mean, that's the same with almost any Total War thing, though.
Yep.
Schling is gonna schling.
I will say this about the ladders, though. Not just for Warhammer, but all the other Total War games. If you were sitting there for at least one turn, at least personally, I never had a problem with, okay, look, your guys built ladders in that time. Because of how much effort it goes into building some of the other siege equipment, I feel like ladders, by comparison, are not that hard.
What ass letters, Hans?
That was the comment I was referring to.
I know, but what do you think about them storing them in the ass?
That is just them being lazy. They should have to run up to the building with the ladder.
Whenever I think about Total War, I think back to the really thick walls of Total War Warhammer. It's like, how do you actually bring those down?
You don't.
Of Warhammer?
Oh yeah, Total War Warhammer. Like, you got really thick walls, so how do their artillery actually bring those down?
Warhammer has the thickest by far.
Compared to Rome 1.
Easily. That's not even disputable.
Rome 1 just has the tallest.
Yeah, they're tall and thin as fucking noodles. They're like little noodle walls.
They're not super thin, but they're not as thick as
They're too thin though, near my eyeballs. No kidding, they're not that bad. But they're not as thick as fucking, like, by far, Total Warhammer walls are even fucking bigger. They're fucking huge.
You can fit a whole unit of whatever on those walls, and they can sit there comfortably.
Meanwhile, Roman medieval are like, help! I'm scratching the guy next to his walls.
And they would fall off occasionally.
Like, yeah, as they plummet to the death.
I did like to have the falling animation though, where it's just them flailing. And they,
Wouldn't mind just passive ladder building per turn, says Portrait Seal. That or the ability to at least push ladders off or something.
I feel like if you had a unit at the top, they should be able to do something with the ladder to fuck with it.
Set it on fire, maybe.
Yeah, like if a unit had like the option to do like fire arrows or something like that, they should be able to burn the ladder. Or like hot oil, like, you know, something.
Hot oil is for the gatehouse.
Oh yeah, but if you're nearby a tower, I feel like you should at least be able to do something.
It's difficult for balance though. Ladders already kinda suck because units get up slowly.
Yeah, they can only get up one at a time versus the siege tower where you can get like a good 15-20 models on the wall at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Actually, building ladders is quite complicated for Siege War. You had to guesstimate the height of the wall and hope you got it right.
That's the reason why Total War Warhammer didn't have any. Like, that isn't wrong.
So, I will say this. I'm not saying it's
Doesn't make me feel square that he was
easy
right.
thing to do.
Gay.
But here's the thing:
You agree with Chaconis.
if you're building siege equipment, you have siege engineers, which means they're pretty good at guesstimating the height of things because everyone had to do that, at least in that field.
You agree with Chaconis, Gibbs.
Grab Chatfish and squeeze
How
it.
does it make you feel? Sparta kicked the ladder just like in the Lothar movie game. Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, yeah, I remember the Siege of Minas Tirith was the first time I found out you could actually kick the ladders off walls in that game.
You catch him.
Because you just did not need that mechanic before that point.
I think the only place you could use it was Helm's Deep. Outside of that, I don't even remember if there was a section on the wall in Helm's Deep.
I don't remember. I just remember the one at Minas Tirith.
Because if there's no ladders in Helm's Deep, then that's literally the only mission with ladders.
Because when I
kept
was
failing that mission for a while because I didn't realize that you had to kick the ladders off.
no, for me that's the same reason. It's like, how the fuck do you do this? And then
oh my god, they keep coming.
and then you kick the ladder off, and it's like, that's Rieger.
But you don't even kick it. Gallop just pushes it off with the stuff.
But still, yeah, that was the first time I realized you could actually do shit with the ladders to make them not there. Helm's Deep had ladders too, said Edelman.
Well, there you go.
The thing is, you
about
can kill the
Chatfish?
units faster, or at least fast enough that you didn't notice it.
Well, if you do the wall mission, you will fail if you don't knock the ladders off.
At Helm's Deep?
No, not at Helm's Deep. The Minas Tirith mission.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At Helm's Deep, like, you don't need to engage in that mechanic because, well, you can kill them fast enough.
Well, they stop coming.
We did a Chatfish. We took a lot of land.
You took local area in enemy territory.
Enemy town. There's no keep down.
We defeated enemy town. We defeated the enemy man.
Do you even know where that's from, Squealy?
No, not really. Don't remember.
It's from a training video
I know it's like something
from World War II. To make sure that, basically to make sure that if spies were caught, they wouldn't just default to whichever training video they watched. They did not want to say specific cities or areas. So if there was a town in the training video, they would say enemy town in enemy territory. To basically force the spy to learn the area he was going to be assigned to.
You think that would be a given, you know?
Yes, but you need to remember, under stressful situations, people would just default to their training. So if they always defaulted to, like what would be a good example? Like, okay, you're assigned to Hamburg. They would just say, oh, like, I'm going to Hamburg. And if all of a sudden, like, everyone who is, like, interviewed said that just reflexively, it's like, huh.
I'm going to enemy town in enemy territory.
Yep. So that's why they did that in the training video. Well, it was more of like an informative video, because it wasn't like meant to be comprehensive training. It's like, hey, keep this shit in mind.
Is the stream dead?
No, it isn't. Why?
Stubrock says it was.
Well, we haven't ended it yet, but we're going to now. So we wrapped up today's first stream. Second stream is Project Z. Project Z. Z board. We'll be back in a little bit, chat. I gotta reschedule the next stream, so we'll see you in a few minutes, little chatfishies. So, we'll see you over there. Thank you for your generous donations, and see you shortly, little chatfishies.
Later.
Bye now.